your passion. You're on the road.
This is your
Coming in, somebody, this could be the end. Oh my God!
Of my destiny, you can't escape. You order the full takedown. This has become tedious. Mere puppets.
Just to be the one, just to be the one, just to be the one. Fight your way to the top, it's just begun, you better fight your way to the top, to be the one you gotta give it everything that you got. You know you got some fire, let it burn through the night. Be the one. Fight your way.
If you stand in my way, I will kill you. No need for talk. Let's do this. Round one. Fight.
Welcome, Socal Regionals 2018. For those who are not informed, this is Southern California Regionals. My name is Tasty Steve, joined by my brother from another mother. This is Mr. Vicious, and you guys are about to watch some Street Fighter V action here on the Capcom Pro Tour. How are you doing today?
I'm excited, actually. I haven't seen you all day, and I know you were stuck in traffic because it is a Friday. And man, yeah, look at his face. You already know he was stuck all day. He just showed up and he threw everything down.
This bad boy. It's like all like stacked right here, but it doesn't matter. I also walked in and I saw a bunch of people stacked right behind us because pools are already getting kicked off.
So okay, we went through this earlier during the day during the exhibition. How stacked every single pool is, and I did a little bit of research on at least the first 4 pools, which we're going to be guiding you along with today.
Yes.
Again, it just started. But it is a premiere event, so you know automatically by default what that means.
Well, we always talk about I always get the chance to talk about it on many different avenues about the structural regions and how strong Street Fighter is comparatively, right? California definitely one of, if not the strongest, let me say arguably the strongest Street Fighter part of this nation. However, that doesn't mean anything because we have a lot of foreign invaders here.
Oh, yes.
And every pool is stacked. Every pool is stacked. We got a lot of international competition here. And obviously the name of the game is Street Fighter V, so it's always going to be dangerous territories when you're talking about pools, man.
Yeah, I was looking through each and every pool, and I had to write down notes on at least 4 players per pool. And alongside that, there's a ton of notable players, right? We have already on deck, I believe, Equinox's newly acquired player, Fillipinoman.
And this guy, Fillipinoman, is one of those players. We've been seeing it from quite some time. Just recently gotten back into the traveling bug. Luckily, this is a lot more, closer to him, so we don't have to worry about him not being here.
Of course, he's going to show up to Socal Regionals. You're right. Yeah, and he lives like 10 minutes away, honestly.
Right?
But yeah, newly picked up by Equinox, fighting off against Alex Navarro.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we've seen Alex before, but Fillipinoman, one of those long time roles. For those who don't know, one of those long time roles like love players, only playing roles and waited for Menat for the longest time. Dang. But now switch it to Chun-Li.
So yeah, it's confusing, right? Because he does have both characters under his belt. He started off with Chun-Li at the beginning of Street Fighter V. We saw that very memorable moment where he tried to critical art Chris G in real life.
Yo, man, I ain't know his leg can get up that high, but more power to him, man. That's why he's lovable and huggable. He does what you think he can't do. Okay, blocks the legs. Good check right there with the crouch jab.
Oh, Alex Navarro trying to fight his way out. He does have full critical art, though.
All right, thanks to Chun-Li's walk speed in this matchup, getting past that orb won't be the hardest thing in the world. However, space control is still the name of the game because of Menat.
Yeah, and Chun-Li can definitely contest that area of expertise, right? The space control with their normals. But look at this, Alex Navarro going all the way in right now.
Mr. Navarro. Okay, tries to go for a little small reset, a cute reset right there. Nice crouching medium punch and the activation. The spinning bird kick gonna get him out of the corner. Goes for the neutral, the empty jump. Chasing with the EX legs.
Yeah, no funny business here. Bringing it all the way back. Fillipinoman sits Alex down. Alex Navarro down 1 game. And it was looking pretty solid for Alex. He had full stock of everything, man. He's got inventory for days.
It went down after he tried to go for that reset in the corner, and all it took is 1 EX legs by Fillipinoman. He's like, all right, I'm out this bad boy. Now it's time to party. That activation on Trigger, especially for Chun-Li, man, she's very momentum-based in this game.
That's all she has left other than her normals, man. Honestly, I mean, look, she's pretty underrepresented. Excuse me. I feel like Fillipinoman and then also Human Bomb are some of the greats to do it, and Ricky Ortiz as well.
Oh yeah, don't forget about one of my like legit all-time favorite players, my boy MOV. One of those long-time like Chun players that has like not like went down to pick. Every season he has some hotness. That's why like I feel like it sucks we only get those really high caliber players, so we don't get to see the in-between process of building up a Street Fighter V Chun-Li anymore.
That makes sense too. Oh, just dropped it, goes for the reset instead again. Alex has to kill, yes, because we saw what happened the last time. Alex Navarro on the board with that round in game 2. I like that a lot. Fully stocked again. Critical art from Alex Navarro. Firing out the gate, Fillipinoman with that EX fireball again. The pressure.
Okay, confirm off of the air legs.
Yeah, sit him down. Put him in the corner, keep him there. That's what you want to do. Menat can't fight you close quarters.
Yo, you can see Alex not losing his cool either. Ready with the anti-air, gets the full combo confirmed, right?
Yo, he fought out of there so valiantly, got the corner position back.
All right,
and a good
that
amount
orb
of change.
in front. As soon as you see that orb goes out, you see like Fillipinoman just dashes in like crazy.
No, as he should, honestly, because he doesn't want to be stuck in this game where he has to wait forever to close the gap.
Yeah, and I like using those drills. Choosing to jump when she doesn't have any meter. It's going to be a lot harder for Chun-Li to like question at that level. Uh-oh, already 2 rounds straight. Mr. Navarro.
Who is this man? I mean, I've seen the name, but I don't really like.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this man before. It's just been quite some time.
You know, it's been a while. I mean, we've already gone past the halfway mark. It's been a while since Evo. We always put that as like the halfway point for the season.
Yeah, the years like the FGC calendar is actually kind of changing now. Now like Evo is like the start of all like the finals for the year. You get every major event that close out those singular games after Evo now. So it's really hard now to keep track of like a lot of the play, especially after Evo.
For you especially, you're going to all these events, man.
I'm telling you, I'm like Alex Navarro.
Think about it. We had like 4 back-to-back premieres, and it's about to be a lot more coming up these next coming weeks because you have EGX and then you have you have Tokyo Game Show.
They're so, but and the thing about it is, it's like we used to think that Evo was the cap, right? It's like that's when all the best tech, all the best players. No, not anymore, because Capcom Cup is right there. You still got all these other international events, like you said.
So many premieres afterwards, man. Like 700 points for first. Anybody could actually shake that up and really stir up the rankings.
All right, going to the mirror this time around. I understand. Alex Navarro hit my boy with the whole family meal combo. Everybody was eating that night because he hit him with the whole combo.
For under $20,
Steve. For under $20.
I can't believe it. What a deal.
All right, zoning big time with that orb. Of course, and I love to see now, since Justin has actually closed out a tournament with playing with Menat and Karen.
Yeah, like, DreamHack Montreal, correct?
Yeah. Like now that we've seen that, like I feel like that's one of the things that we get to see a bar, right? We saw Sako play his Menat. We've seen all these different kind of Menats. Like now we're going to see like the gameplay open up. We're going to see a lot of different people, a lot of different styles. Alex Navarro being one of them, but Fillipinoman actually taking that first round of Game 3.
And it's kind of crazy. We mentioned that earlier, that Menat is one of the characters, like one of those characters that can really express the way you want to play, like for certain individuals, right? You see the huge differences as well. Infiltration also being one of them, very cat and mouse, and you just kind of see that kind of approach in certain characters as well, or certain players as well. Trying to keep away. Alex Navarro, again with the orbs, not a lot of success just yet. Fillipinoman with a slight life deficit though, still trying to fire away. It's been mostly orbs back and forth.
Yeah, you can tell though, like Alex Navarro slowly but surely getting walked to that corner, and now you see Fillipinoman, which is what he's really good at. Like I said, man, he's a long time understanding of how to play zoning properly.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that he has his corner, he has his positioning, gets the stun this time around, activates. Yeah, this is he trying to close out. This is going to be a long combo.
You got to expect a reset coming though. Yes, and he does get it. That wasn't gonna be too easy for you.
I know my boy Fillipinoman is still in the introductory phase. He's still doing the warning phase of his Equinox trial because he ain't got that sick team baseball jersey yet. I got one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you got to make sure. Look, I got to test out all these sick fashion jerseys. I got to make sure they're all cool enough to be worn by people in the FGC. I'm just looking out for y'all, man. I don't want y'all walking around in some ugly jerseys, okay?
That's fair.
And Equinox changing the game with the baseball jersey. Anyways,
they have to go through you first for approval. And in order to receive these baseball jerseys, right? It's like you're knighting them into
I gotta tell them to put a little stamp on there. It's like authenticated, swag approved. by your boy Tasty Steve. Either way, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. You guys are getting the best coast time right now. This is pretty good. You guys should be sitting at home, all proper, like might have some soup, sandwich, drink, beverage in front of you, having a good time watching Socal Regionals. Yeah, look, man, a lot of people like to drink separate things, man. Some people like orange juice, you know what I'm saying? Some people like apple juice, but it doesn't matter because you're rocking with us. You're having a good time, and we my boy Vicious.
You gotta hydrate yourself. Make sure you're prepared for all the action here. We got plenty of heavy hitters to come. I believe, for those of you that are following along on Smash.gg, if you guys have the page open, I believe, if I am not mistaken, that was a part, yeah, I have some wild notes, part of Pool BA3. That pool actually has Fuudo in it, by the way.
Also Curly got here at the exact same time as I did.
Oh, did he?
Him, Tokido, all walked in at the exact, we all walked in at the exact same time.
Very cool. Yeah, and it also has like Commander Jesse, Chris CCH. Again, every single pool here is stacked. And you see right here, you have Alex Myers getting pumped up, ready to go. And this is the pool that has Fujimura at the top as well.
Oh, wow.
And he's currently sitting nice and pretty. Yo, he made 370 points these past couple of weeks at every single premiere. He got like, what, 3rd
cashed out
in China, 5th in Hong Kong, 13th at TW Fighter, right? And that's like a ton of points. I had to look it up and make sure and did the math. It's like put the calculator out. I was like, yo, did he really just rob everybody of these points?
Everybody is already afraid to fight like Fujimura right now, right? Free. They're afraid of him only because of they saw what he did to Infiltration, which is typically one of the stronger players throughout the like consistent year of Street Fighter V. Daigo, you name him, Fujimura is one of those players that can beat anybody at this point. There is not one person I feel like that he cannot beat on the circuit. So if he's in your pool, you better be ready to take some notes. I mean, if you ain't already watching Fujimura anyway, you already did something wrong.
No, you're absolutely right. And, you know, he's further increasing the gap for the rest of the competitors in the circuit, too. Not only is he just giving himself a hefty lead, but he's also really taking away points from those potential players coming into Capcom Cup.
You shouldn't be friendly with points anyway, man. These things are specific. They get you the. That's how you get the golden ticket, bro. You need those points if you're trying to get the Capcom Cup, especially if you don't want to sweat it out in that last chance qualifier, that workhouse. Because, I mean, we've been there the last few years, and I can tell you right now, man, people came out of there crying, asking where their pets are, saying the stove might be left on at their house. It was crazy. It was intense. But anyways, Fraudkido versus Alex Myers. Tempo Alex Myers with his early stunt.
Spend the bar? Yeah. Put him in a coffin afterwards. Are we going to get it?
No, EX, man.
It's too high. It's too high.
Yeah, it was too high.
Yeah, Fraudkido going up against Tempo Storm's own Alex Myers. Rocking Cammy pretty well. You know, Laura we haven't seen too much. I mean, no, I'm lying, actually.
Oh, yeah, but we have some...
Not in, like, top 8-ish. I feel like the only person who has been doing that is Shax, who's also here.
Yeah, Shax came over to the house. Him and Gamer Pre played... they had a secret session at my house the other day.
Not even a single invite. That's crazy.
Look, man, I told you always invited to the house. But yes,
That's fair.
Speaking of Laura's... Yeah, Shax, man, definitely one of my favorite players to be watching on the circuit as well. I've been watching him since last year's Capcom, the Last Chance qualifier.
Right, yes.
Definitely one of my favorite players, and he's really young. One of the reasons I like to really highlight him, and the fact that he doesn't play a conventional character. He plays that Laura. We've seen him play just recently at the tournament at Super Arcade, where he did pretty well, and you see he's willing to pull out that Cammy for some of the mirror matches.
Yeah, and why not? Cammy's such a strong character. Meyer is already putting one on the board against Fraudkido in a very quick fashion. Again, those dive kicks are so hard for Laura to contest. Anti-air normals aren't going to cut it for the likes of Cammy, and what a conversion.
Ooh, okay, nice EX to get out of that corner. And yeah, Meyer's really content with like walking down and like calling out that EX dive kick really late, because he wants to hit on the lower end of the body. That way he's more plus. You got to think a second before you test it, and you got to respect it a lot more. It's not like you're not respecting this character the entire time anyway, but just the fact that he's jumping back, he's playing back a further range to make sure you block at the best space.
What a whiff punish from Alex Myers. You saw that sweep being thrown up by Fraud's Laura, excuse me. And yeah, he ran into the buffered stand. Fierce stun incoming. This might just be enough if he goes with a critical art. It's not going to kill. It's going to leave him at a good Oki scenario where he just dash up twice, get the meaty, have you guess. This could be a potential perfect for Myers.
Oh, I like the weight. Yeah, I like the fact. And still got the perfect. Shake his hand, send him on his way.
And that was a risk he was willing to take, block or hit. Doesn't matter because he was sitting on a perfect event. You know, it's a ton of life. Just, you're right over there. It blew your mind a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of messed me
Because
up.
it hit the tip, right? It hit the tip of the spiral arrow. You didn't think it was going to happen. He was just like, what happened? That was
That's
crazy.
just look, man. You got to be careful, man. Alex Myers is definitely also one of those players that I only learned about when I moved to the West Coast. But he's been putting in continual work ever since Street Fighter 4. I've been seeing this man around. Been a strong performer on tempo ever since signing. I mean, he's looking good this weekend too.
Right. No, I totally agree with you. And you know, again, he's along Pool BA1 for those of you following along. If you want to follow the path to who he's going to play afterwards, I'm really looking forward to him playing up against Fujimura, who's also in that pool, with the likes of like Mike Elna. Guilty's in that pool as well.
Oh, wow.
Mira from SoCal will transplant into SoCal. So again, it's going to be a wild ride all the way through. But that being said, I believe PR Balrog is here, and he's going to be going up against Kindevu.
Whoa, the golden baddie himself.
My man.
My man.
Look, I've followed Kindevu for a very long time because yes, Rufus players, we gotta stick close to each other, man. And you know, don't shake your head, Steve. Don't you shake your head.
You know how I feel about Rufus and you and playing dive kick characters, man.
He was one of the pioneers, man.
Oh, free.
But then you also have PR Rog, who just decimated everybody with his Balrog.
Oh, yes.
Back in the day, and he did so towards the end of like the final Capcom Cup 4, Street Fighter 4, and now he's just making, you know, more moves with the switch over to Akuma.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I know earlier in the year we talked to PR Balrog, like especially like for E-League and stuff like that. He said he was still delving. He was committing to the Akuma pick, and I want to see just how far he's come since then, because we really don't get to see PR Balrog as much throughout the year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Cygames Beast's own PR Balrog. But you can believe that he's been putting in the work. You see him streaming all the time. He's playing Akuma. He's grinding out these points. And it's, oh, yeah, off the bat. I'm going to be very honest with you, Steve. I couldn't tell who Kindevu was going to pick.
Yeah, this is true. But you know Akuma's good because Kindevu was playing with him. Like
that's exactly it.
That's actually how you know.
That's how you know. If you want to find out who the best character in the game is, watch who Kindevu picks.
It's been a top-tier strat for long coming, you know. Like, everybody knows, like, man, I don't know who to play, but I really want to win. Just check on your boy Kindevu. He will not steer you wrong. I guarantee it. And he's always got, like, a pick, right? If he's only playing one character, then you already know that character is by far the best. All right.
And we'll see how it works out. Kindevu on the left, PR Rog on the right with the normal default costume, whereas Kindevu does have that nostalgia costume. You're going to see a little bit of a fireball war.
And PR Balrog known for being, like, overly aggressive, right? He's always known to be like that super aggressive player no matter what character he has.
Oh, and just jumps in. Yeah, caught that fireball as well. Go on and continue. He's going to be shutting down his offense real soon. Yeah,
Kindevu got that big jump in, but still controlling the neutral really well. PR Balrog not losing his cool. Has one bar EX.
And you saw the switch around from fireball game more into the normal poking range. Kindevu now contesting him, kind of mirroring his image.
Definitely just walked him all the way to the corner.
Yeah, come here.
Okay, gets the throw. V-skill on the knockdown. Tries to go for the full hard punch. Not going to work out. Nice check. Gets the fireball confirmed. Activates the trigger. Nice Tatsu to get out of the corner. Hard knockdown with the DP.
Yeah, smart stuff. Good awareness there from Kindevu. Using that meter to kind of keep himself safe and apply that continuous pressure. There it is. Yes, sir. The whiff punish. Very appropriate. Kindevu spending the bar. Spending that cash.
Got to, man. I'm telling you right now. That's one thing I've learned the hard way in Street Fighter 5. Man, you better spend every ounce of meter. Like, I'm happy. Look, sometimes I accidentally don't look to see how much life they have, and then you spin the meter anyway. But that's okay. I've learned to be okay with that. I would rather work for that meter back, get the round, and still have that lead, because anything could happen. Stand medium kick, gets the EX demon flip just to push to the corner. Uh-oh, Kindevu.
Now it's all Kindevu right now.
Oh, nice. The up back. I like it.
Other side, yes. Short Tatsu just to get around him after the V-skill kicks.
Oh.
Nice check. Yeah, has to keep it safe. He committed to the fierce afterwards.
This dude Kindevu still hit a button for the check, though.
Of course he did.
Yeah, tries to line up the meat. He probably was trying to look for a backdash right there. Probably a crouching hard punch would have caught him if he had tried to hit a button as well.
Oh, and it just hit. It was a stray hit.
Dead.
Good enough for PR Rog, the second to last hit, killing Kindevu. And I don't know what he attempted. Yeah, that's a dangerous situation. Full critical art pointed out by Steve.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be a tough spot.
He saved all the meter. We were just talking about, you know, spinning the meter too soon and not being able to get it, and he's sitting here saving the entire thing.
Right. And again, back to that neutral space. PR Rog kind of reluctant to throw fireballs any further. Yes, sir. Getting that crush counter and that corner carry from that demon flip palm afterwards. Full critical art on deck. Crouch Fierce checking him, but still all the buttons pressed.
Catching that dash in with that standing medium kick. I mean, still got a little nerf this past patch, but still just as viable. Just as viable.
Yeah, still a very, very efficient buffering tool.
Oh, that was a lucky.
Geez.
That was such a lucky trade because that could have been the end for Kindevu. Oh no, no DP! I thought we were gonna see the EX.
Oh no, there it is. He heard
there
you.
It is.
He heard you from downtown. He's like, what?
Close. He might have did
DP,
here.
you got it. Mission from the mayor? No problem. Easy operation.
Easy operation. Oh snap! We got matches. We got matches. That's the beauty of pools when you come to events like this. First off, I want to say it's good to be on the West Coast finally. And so like we get to see these. But I feel like I go everywhere else except for the West Coast.
You never know where you are.
Right?
Honestly, you're just working. That's the thing. Demon flip palm again, getting that corner carry, decent amount of damage. Caught the straight hit and the crouch strong.
And a different kind of pressure for PR Balrog with this Akuma pick, right?
Woo!
You have the walk speed, you have the buttons for crush counting, you have the damage, and I feel like that's why this pick really works out for him.
Kindevu's in a real tough spot again, dashing into the normals. PR Rog seems to understand how Kindevu wants to move about the stage, and that's pretty pivotal. He wants to understand how he's going to get out of the corner and try to stop him as soon as possible. Uppercut, yes sir.
Yeah, you can tell right now, PR Balrog is definitely in Kindevu's head. He's anti-airing all the DPs, walking them down to the corner. But now Kindevu, successful 2 throws right here, fighting his way back into the corner. Kindevu with this purple Akuma going in strong. Has 2 bars of EX working on the CA, but there's a big crush counter by PR Balrog. Staying in the middle of the screen though. Not going to go for the side switch.
The delayed fireball still managed to get him. The air fireball, Kindevu has to activate here.
Oh wow, tries to shimmy him a little bit. PR Balrog checks him with the crouch jab.
This is dangerous. No view reversal to save. Chip is a possibility against Kindevu.
Oh wow, he spins a bar. I was going to say that CA was definitely going to help him out, but it is Akuma. Jab, DP activation, PR Balrog. Man, that's what I was talking about, right? So PR Balrog definitely known for the kind of offensive, like pressuring you to do things. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Kindevu or not. He is the player that you have to watch out for no matter what the game to be more aggressive than he should be, and he feeds on that. And it's very, it plays to his style very well.
No, absolutely. He's fundamentally sound to pick apart your defense, which allows him to go as ham as possible, right? He wants to go back.
As possible.
Yeah, he wants to go back to how he wants to play, which is his aggressive style, right? I see. I just.
I'm gonna write that down, but you should write down the fact that 50% off for a limited time only. Street Fighter 5 is off 50% on PS4 right now. Make sure you guys go get it, and make sure you get one of these sick Razor apparel shirts, bred to fight, with that alpha homage on the front with that new Street Fighter 5 logo.
Or you can just relax and hang out on these Vertigear chairs using the promo code SCR18 for 10% off all products. Again, with the highest lumbar support available this weekend and this weekend only.
And of course, the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Cup Pro Tour, arcade1up.com. I've been seeing these things everywhere. Conventions, people's houses, none alike. I think I might have to get one. They're very convenient, especially if you like the old games. Speaking of convenient, 40% off that deluxe edition includes all season 1 and 2 characters for Street Fighter 5, which is 40% off. That's arcade edition. In the deluxe edition, also 40% off all season 1, 2, and 3 characters.
Let's go.
So if you're just getting started, you shouldn't be getting started hearing, and you're going to need the best. You need to be pro AF with the Victrix headphones. You're going to need it all, man, especially if you want to go into the world of playing competitively with these loud crowds like at Socal Regionals.
Like a true professional. These two.
Yo, make sure y'all go cop the No Round Brown shirt. I got my shirt. It's actually right here. I saw him. The first person I saw when I walked up was my boy Pokchop, and he did this stupid geeky, "Hey, you're Tasty Steve."
Yeah,
and I wish I had a tomato
to
hit him in the face. But
right in the bald head. You should do it. Get that shine off.
And regardless, yeah, he's trying to get some shine off my boy, actual Shine.
I forgot. Yeah. No pun intended. I just looked over. It's Pokchop versus Shine.
You can't help yourself, man. When you see another bald dude, you instantly go to a shiny head joke.
Yeah, for sure, man. I know all the jokes. I've co-authored majority of these books. See, like I'm part of the Bald Gamers Club. Okay.
So have you taken a sick photo with a turtleneck in the back of one of these books? I'm waiting on it, bro. I'd buy that book.
I had it pre-surgery. I had my glasses on, my thick glasses. Yeah.
You need to do that, right? Your next profile picture needs to be you in the turtleneck on a black and white photo. Boy, I'm telling you right now.
Should I have like a pipe
forever.
also, like
please,
a cob pipe?
Some glasses, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
All right, you know, we'll get this going. We're gonna talk to each other after this. And we're gonna make this photo shoot happen.
I've seen the photoshops of you in the hair. I feel like this is the evolution. You know what I'm saying?
The G costume. Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was great, actually. Whoever did that was a genius. So again, we saw plenty of Shine over at the team exhibition. Man, he's got the sickest setups with V-Trigger too.
Yeah. It's kind of
just OD is what it is.
Just a little broken.
It's a little out there.
It's kind of dumb.
So he explores all the options, right? It's not the traditional, like, let it rip off a combo like a low medium kick or something. And then go into the uppercut, back medium punch. The usual, right? That's like one of the main go-tos. He goes the extra mile. He'll drop the combo, force the block, and then do the 50-50.
So, and on top of that, the fact that Ibuki has the opportunity on taller characters to get even dumber mix-ups.
Yes.
So
instant air short.
Come on, man.
Cross up. He did that to a Cammy earlier. A Cammy, Steve. That's a small character.
But I will say Pokchop definitely
needs to put some pants on with his character.
I know, right? Look, he can't be bald. The character's not bald, so he makes the entire body bald. That's how it works.
That's fair.
But yeah, look, I can tell you right now that Pokchop definitely has some Street Fighter experience. But if you have not fought in Ibuki the level of Shine, it is pretty difficult. But my man has some chops. You know he's a competitive gamer. He's looking for an activation right now. Ooh, wow, what a whip punish with the standing medium punch. Gets the throw. Crouching medium kick. Overhead instead.
Check your head real quick. Pokchop, yeah, let it rip.
I like the stopping on the target right there just to make sure the V reversal was going to come out. It has one more. What a dash to get out. Just instantly knows because it's negative, of course. You know,
it's double digits when it comes out. Yeah, that's the thing. So Shine was definitely anticipating the second mirror, and as soon as he sees that, he's out of there.
Okay, back throw. I was definitely, somebody on Twitter was like, somebody said something. Oh, that's crush counter.
Huge damage incoming. Yeah, Fuma Shuriken, here it comes. That's
what I'm talking about.
We were just talking about. Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta hold that.
You're dead. No, reset.
Nah, reset.
Oh,
I like the dash out. A lot of times when you get these mix-ups, you have to be able to pull the trigger instantly, right? You can't like guess, you can't look, wait, and react. A lot of times you want to dash out, especially if you're any kind of familiar with the mix-up. Back throw again, full trigger available for Pokchop.
Oh yeah, target combo didn't even bother going into V-trigger off that one. Shine might have anticipated it, hence no punish. EX headbutt to tackle.
Oh, wow, still, I was about to say no activation, still gets the throw.
He's dead.
Oh, you're dead. Crouching medium punch to take the second round. Like I said, man, Pokchop is definitely no slouch in Street Fighter. We actually saw him on the Boss Brawls fight Smug on E-League. He was one of the bosses that fought him on E-League. I know he used to play Vega at first. In Street Fighter 4, Pokchop actually used to play Vega, but now he plays Urien in Street Fighter 5.
Interesting, very interesting. I saw him play Alex as well. You'd be an even bigger fan, by the way. Shine now, pressing in the corner. Yes,
swinging
the throw
too early.
bait, almost close to stun. Yeah, just poking away.
I like the walk out of the corner. Great awareness by Pokchop. Yo, if he can make him block something, he'll have a chance. He has full everything. One kunai, steel stun is right there. Activate off of the EX tackle.
Let's go.
Does he have these? He has one more mirror. One more mirror. Oh, he made it whip, but he threw out of the corner. Sets the mirror close. That was genius.
I like that a lot.
But now look, he still has plenty of great life. Sets up the EX kunai, trying to open him up on the legs, but the throw's going to do it.
At least he didn't know round brown himself.
Okay,
that's
cool.
important. That's
but you got to
important.
remember, man, that's a dangerous game to play. You've established something that can be called against you, and you got a shirt. You're not supposed to do
that.
You don't. In the internet age, you don't want to make yourself more memeable. That's why I stay to the shadows. I talk about the stuff I like. You want to read this comic? Sick anime, dope music. Woo wham wham. I'm off the internet. Can't be posting all these pictures, man.
I don't know, man. You say you're out in the shadows, but you're on every single broadcast talking about the same stuff. So I don't know about all that, Steve.
Damn, you said I should take my own advice.
Yeah.
Right now?
Commentator cursing yourself, but I'll tell you what, Shine. I like that option. Just meet him air to air, jump strong. Very interesting. Unorthodox, if anything. Yeah, put him in block stun, throw him away a little bit. Yes.
And now he has a lot more. He's a lot more comfortable.
Out of there. He's
That's
so
the third
smart.
time he successfully escaped a corner mix-up from Ibuki. Shine's Ibuki nonetheless.
Yeah. Despite losing that round, that was such a smart defensive option from Pokchop. But again, he's just being smothered right now up until that point. And Shine just kind of fishing for normals at this point. Exactly what he knows what Pokchop wants to go for.
Oh yeah.
He wants to use the lengthy normals to kind of catch. That was the fancy stuff. Forward strong into the headbutt again. It's a down charge.
Respect me. Like I said before, definitely no slouch. I know you see him playing Tekken, but he definitely is about the Street Fighter Life too. There's that shuriken mix-up. Uh-oh, this is the hard part.
That's what I was talking about. He does
it
it so early and then goes into another 50-50. Shine.
Okay, still gets the headbutt and the reset with the Tor medium punching. It's working out. It's working out. One round apiece. Once again in this second game. We saw Pokchop do pretty good in that first game too. Okay.
Pretty good. He was doing phenomenally. The kunai block, the H deflector setups. Oh, jeez. What side? Okay.
The fact that he's getting out of all these mix-ups quite confidently too. He's done pretty well when defending against corner mix-ups coming from Ibuki. But this is the hard part.
He brings it back to the middle stage more often than not and doesn't get crushed in the corner as he did the first round of game 2. He's doing a lot better for himself. Oh, wait a minute. V-trigger on deck now. A huge threat.
Okay. Gets the throw. Doesn't stop the jump in. Oh, the jump back. And that will be that. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to not fall into those grooves when you're fighting like Ibuki, right? Because you get these situations where she's so close, you constantly forcing to guess, and sometimes you feel like that's your only option to jump out. You're like, well, look, I want to get away, so I'm going to jump out, especially when you don't see Shuriken there. Because she doesn't have many options outside of DP, outside of jumping up there with you that's going to track you on that jump back arc. So people want to jump a lot of times, and that's when they get clipped up, especially if you're prepared.
No, it's a very interesting point. However, I didn't see Shine really kind of bait that EX tackle the way he did. We haven't seen him really back off in the air. Of course, it's a very viable option, and
especially from Urien with any kind of meter.
Yeah, and so having that read towards the end of the game is a pretty strong sign from Shine, and it's shaping up to be maybe he could bring that momentum with him on the way towards the end of pools. Have that kind of mindset. That was a really strong read. He was on point with it, and I think it was great.
Well, Sean definitely one of the stronger players in the country, not as well as one of the strongest players coming from the East Coast.
Sure.
Making that trek over here to Socal Regionals, Street Fighter 5 CPT action, what you guys are watching. So you already have the next match up on stage, and I can tell you, my boy Chris Nguyen definitely beat me at Wednesday Night Fights, and then he beat me at Super Arcade as well. Versus Kazunoko.
Oh, don't tell me that shirt. I hope it doesn't say what I think it says.
What does this shirt say? What does that shirt say? I can't see.
It's definitely a dad joke, I guess.
Oh, man.
It's something about making this a win-win situation.
Ah, I see you.
Oh, boy.
You're so hilarious. You're so
I didn't even know they sell those kind of shirts. Well, it's like one of those shirts you see on social media. It's like one of those ads.
Yeah,
that
definitely popped up on his Facebook.
Yeah, he's like, I think I'm going to buy this.
That definitely popped up on his Facebook. He's going to have that shirt for the rest of his life. Anyways, but yeah, man, Chris Nguyen definitely has beaten me, literally just beat me at a tournament. I'm not even joking.
Right.
One of the smarter, more calculated players here on SoCal, an Akuma player, a deadly Akuma player.
Can we just? I have to say it. We got to take it back a little further than this. Chris Nguyen, Kazunoko, both young players. Chris Nguyen would study the hell out of Kazunoko, so this has to mean a ton to him. Being able to play his essentially senpai in Street Fighter 5. It's like he's the Squirtle level, and Kazunoko is already at Blastoise level. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But what do you call this though? If the characters diverge, right? You got Cammy, Akuma.
Yeah. It's different now. They've gone to different trainers. They were both in the same Squirtle farm. You know what? They got caught at different times.
Well, regardless, that's the match, guys. Chris Nguyen versus Kazunoko.
Yeah, man. GGP's own Kazunoko, G-Tune, God's Garden, the whole 9.
Right? The genius. All right. Starts off with a fireball, that medium kick coming out. One of the main tools. Obviously, you're going to be seeing it all weekend. Get used to it now.
Super aggressive. Just come out of the gate with a dash and then the fireball, too. Just to kind of think about that. He's really trying to push forward against Kazunoko, giving him a lot of mixed signals, I feel like.
Well, I can tell you right now, like a lot of people, one of the hardest things to do is make Akuma respect the neutral game. And there's only a few characters that can actively do it.
Sure.
Cammy being one of them. Kazunoko, you can see it in his gameplay.
And I do like the options that Chris Nguyen does have, just in case he... Oh, wow, wait a minute. I was going to say,
what that was.
Kazunoko does have a lot of ground game with Cammy, but again, she's multifaceted in the air with that dive kick, having those angles and being able to just jump in with the normals. Chris Nguyen has to be able to control that. Yes, nice block.
Ooh. See a little small walk back right there, but Kazunoko just held forward just a tad. Stays in throw range, gets that first round here versus Chris Nguyen.
Sort of aggressive start from Chris Nguyen, spending the bar for the fireball to kind of check Kazunoko's forward movement. Hasn't really moved much. He's forcing Chris to make these errors, and he's whiff punishing.
Okay.
Wow.
Like we said, Cammy one of the few characters that could challenge this neutral game from Akuma. Not a lot of fireballs coming from Chris Nguyen, and you can tell why. Kazunoko's playing way too close. He does not want to let him get any chance to breathe. That's why you see that offense being really strong. There's the stun. This first game might be done.
Yeah, Chris Nguyen, I feel like he's just a little bit too timid and neutral. He's just trying to find out way too much information. And as soon as he makes any mistake, Kazunoko, flip of a switch, let's go play some offense.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Kazunoko is good at. He's like, well, I have the character. I have automatic offense character. Legitimately. I was like, oh, you're holding back? Looks like I'm walking forward for the rest of the round. Nice to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing holding back? What? You're holding back? Hold these dive kicks too, bro.
I didn't know you lived here.
In the corner? No.
Yeah, pretty much. Nice place you got here.
Ooh.
Oh, again.
I think what's happening is this is definitely a nerve issue. He's trying to get like walk forward, jab, fireball. She walks back a little bit. And I think it's throwing that forward, and it's giving him a DP instead. Another stun. Chris Nguyen in trouble right now.
Oh, he's dead. Not in trouble. He's dead.
I was about to say, because the last round is all he's got right now.
You gotta fight your way to the top, Chris Nguyen.
Let me say.
Oh my god, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna just start hitting it randomly, no matter where I am.
Why don't they just change the soundtrack to just you recording that song?
I mean, look, man.
Make some calls. All right. Oh, and unfortunately, yeah, he got the landing, but still threw him the other way around. Kazunoko with a lot of mistake. Yeah, going demon flip instead. Off that low medium kick. There it is. That's the Tatsu we wanted to see.
Ooh, here we go. Gets the crush counter. Make it count. There you go. Thought he wasn't going to spin that meter. I thought he was going to hold it, but it was smart. One to spare on top of it. Chris Nguyen gets one on the board.
Got me a little nervous. I thought Cammy was going to survive because it was the last hit. Very last hit. Out the gate, again, very aggressive starts from Chris Nguyen. Kazunoko caught wind of it. He just backs off. He's like, I'm going to have you spend this meter for me.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of buffers coming from Chris Nguyen. Kazunoko noticed it.
Right? I like that preemptive demon flip right there, just in case you try to, come in and clip the legs. My boy's airborne. There you go. You not know if he's doing that flip, trying to get a fireball off just to walk into the corner. Chris Nguyen doing good when it comes to the territory. Life not in his favor, though. That's the beauty of being Kazunoko.
Oh, what a delayed V reversal. Unbelievable. Kazunoko out of there.
Oh, yeah. You want to see if possibly he throws out a red fireball doing a block string pressure. That way it's still coming out. A lot less chance for success on that V reversal.
Yeah. He got it at the last frame he could possibly do it, too. It's very impressive. Activation. Yes, sir.
Ooh, and that's what I was
ready.
talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, you see him fighting at this range because he knows if he tries to do anything that's not real, he's going to EX right through it.
Very smart stuff. Kazunoko just one touch away against Chris Nguyen. Chris Nguyen, no conversions off that straight hit.
Oh, wow. I would have took the throw at the first one. I would have took the throw at the first one. Chris Nguyen goes down. Kazunoko moves on. Our next match, though, man, I like what you guys are doing. Keep this pace. Our next match, Blarr-lad versus Fuudo coming up. Yeah,
that's
man, Fuudo's so cool, man.
Yeah.
He's so sick.
Tell the world about Fuudo.
Look, man.
Talk to us about it.
Fuudo has been...
If you don't know already.
Look, first off, one of my longtime favorite players, not only for his Street Fighter 4 powers, but for his Virtua Fighter powers.
His powers.
No, that's his powers.
Virtua Fighter is very... His prowess in VF was very underrated.
First off, Virtua Fighter...
This reclined really far back.
I was about to say, look, I was about to go into granddad mode. Let me tell you kids about my boy Fuudo. Right. But yeah, like, Fuudo is definitely one of the strongest players in the world, and I think it comes from those seeds in other games like Virtua Fighter. Of course. A very high ceiling, no doubt about for execution, gameplay, ability, the whole nine. You had to be everything of the best to play that game effectively, especially to be a world caliber player at a game like Virtua Fighter, and then to transfer those skills to Street Fighter 4, where the competition was at its highest in Summer Street Fighter ever. To be a champion in that field and to still transfer over to Street Fighter 5 and not typically having the results that he wants. You see him going so many different ranges. I mean, we seen him recently pull out a Birdie, which had me screaming because I feel like I was talking to my boy Jammers in the UK, and he was like, yo, that's the character that lets Fuudo be the best Fuudo, but he's playing Mika. But do not sleep on Blarr-lad.
No, absolutely not. So before we get into Blarr-lad, just a little heads up. Fuudo has been accumulating a ton of points with a 4th place finish over at Final Fighters China, getting 1st at Esports Festival in Hong Kong, as well as 9th, just shy of top 8 over at TW Fighters. He's currently placed 4th in the ranking. A ton of points shot up for Fuudo because, again, he's been hunting for all these premieres and doing very well for himself in a nice, comfortable lead. However, let's talk about our boy Blarr-lad. Coming from the San Fernando Valley, found him over at Game Realms, playing a ton of Abigal and really running amok against everybody. Again, right when Abigal came out, you knew how much of a problem he was. This guy has stuck true and true to this character despite the nerfs or the changes.
Bro,
he's still showing Socal what's good with Abigal.
Blarr-lad comes to any event, and I guarantee you gonna hear somebody in there arcade like, come on, this stupid Blarr-lad guy is for good. I'm telling you.
I hate that, by the way. It's like, what's a Blarr-lad?
what is even a Blarr-lad? You focused on the wrong thing, bro. You're probably about to get Abigailed. You better pay attention.
And I kind of hope Fuudo does that. He's like, what Blarr-lad does. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Right off the bat. And this is the thing, right? Fuudo has certain playstyles in pools to disrespect. Yeah, that was crazy. What a huge anticipation from Blarr-lad and the whip punch.
He did it again. He's doing it on purpose. Yo, get out of there. Fuudo, get out of there.
Let's
this
go.
Blarr-lad guy.
Hey, look, Blarr-lad's got a coach behind him, too.
You know
they practice together.
You know what Fuudo's thinking right now? What's a Blarr-lad? And that's problem number one.
That's what it is.
You can't come into a fight versus Blarr-lad thinking about what a Blarr-lad is.
He just has to tell him. He's like, watashi wa Blarr-lad desu.
Bloodist.
Let's go. Put him in the corner. Wait a minute. Fuudo, activate. Tag team.
Yeah, the chair. Ooh, the
that's not fair.
jump.
That's not fair. That's not fair being able to hold the chair down there. That's not right.
I can tell you right now, being a Mika player, this trigger definitely helps you out. You get multiple chances to mix up a character like Abigal, push to the corner, a character that typically operates the best in the corner. Right. Oh, wow. This is a smack him.
Oh, man. Sorry, I got a little bit too excited. It was all off of a drop kick. So, I mean, it was warranted. It's fair.
Nice reaction right there.
He stopped he kept her grounded, went for the command grab afterwards. Fuudo stood still. He didn't even know what happened. Did you see that?
Yo, Blarr-lad. I told you, man. Fuudo's still thinking about what's a Blarr-lad instead of how to beat Blarr-lad. Come on, look, my boy's interested in food. He probably thinks this is some kind of dish here.
Oh my gosh, the stun, and that was a full combo.
Oh my gosh.
Shiny.
Back to the
Oh no, don't do that for too long.
But that's what I was talking about. You get multiple chances to go for that mix-up. Game 1 going to Fuudo. Yeah, man, that V-Trigger 2, definitely they just added back the fact that you can switch sides in the middle of the trigger activation now. So these mix-ups are a lot stronger. Going to this trigger versus a character like Abigal is really, really strong. It's going to be a lot harder for him to navigate and get away from those multiple guesses.
Yeah, those back and forth mix-ups, not being able to get the right inputs as well to kind of initiate something like armor to escape those situations is pretty critical. And, you know, think about the match, right? Blarr-lad was whooping Fuudo up until V-Trigger was activated. That's a big sign.
We all know that the name of the game is Street Fighter V. B for V-Trigger. You need to be aware of what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now.
Got it. Duly noted. I definitely thought that was a 5. See,
man.
You got me.
Thought it was one of those goofy Roman numerals, man. Nobody paid attention to that. That V means V-Trigger. Street Fighter V-Trigger. No, let me stop. I'm going to quit.
No, please.
Go on.
Enlighten me. All right, so honestly, Blarr-lad just needs to make the adjustment when our Mika or Fuudo has V-Trigger 2 activated, right?
Wow.
I feel like that's the only time Fudo's really stolen the momentum.
I like that. Starts off early with a V skill. And now you see Blarr-lad trying to close that gap. Man, what a confirm right there. And you can see him taking his time. There we go. Finally gets a hit. Goes into the Abigal punch.
Good amount of the punish. Oh, but then a jump fierce struck him right before the anti-air happened.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, one up parry once again, man. Blarr-lad just seems so prepared. Not ready for that, though. Thought that was going to cross up. Oh, wow. So far away, but it's still going to work.
Tag team again.
Muscle buster.
Fillipinoman. I like it. I like it a lot. So Blarr-lad, decent amount of work against Fuudo. Fuudo finally getting his ground here in the neutral. And really taking it to Blarr-lad, despite not having V-Trigger 2. Big adjustments from Fuudo.
Whoa. Oh, a little late on that one.
Whoa.
I guess the command throw.
Anti-air. No! He tried to do it with stand jab. Fuudo came in hot with the jump fierce. Nice.
Wow, the
body splash.
Clipped him on the toes. That hitbox still hanging out there.
Oh, no, don't give him the speech.
Oh, wow. Set him up with the microphone. Tried to run up on the stage while Mika was giving her speech, but you still about to get tucked in the ceiling. Speed bag. Ugh.
Good amount of damage there from Blarr-lad. Activate.
Yep.
Again, it's Street Fighter V. Oh, baby.
Oh, the chair.
I told you. You were right. You were just talking about this, man.
Look at that. You saw the fake cross up with the standing hard punch?
The confirm from Fuudo. That's it. Blarr-lad.
The Fuudo. Ultimate muscle buster.
I got to admit, Blarr-lad played very well.
He played
against
hella
a
good.
world-class player. I got to give it to him. He's improving day by day. And I got to tell you, I'm going to call it right now. Blarr-lad is going to be one of those guys to watch going forward. I promise you. I promise you. I've seen his work ethic. He's going to be one of those guys. I'm telling you.
Look, you said it yourself, man. We see Blarr-lad I've seen Blarr-lad every week. Every time I go, he's always there. Always constantly like grinding to try and improve. And he plays with some of the best players in the country. So that's why you saw that display. He is definitely a world-level player at this point. He just doesn't travel as much as a lot of these other guys.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, having these opportunities in Southern California as many times as possible is pretty much the only way he can level up. And I'm glad to see him not getting completely washed out, because let's be honest, it does happen when we see international players, like highly trained professional killers, just wash through pools, but then seeing Blarr-lad kind of fight back, something that's kind of unexpected, because not a lot of people get to see these cats, right?
Oh, no, especially like I said before, and you said before, like, I travel a lot, so getting to see like these different players, especially some there's representing the region that I live in now, to see those players and get to talk about them on a stage like this is another thing. Talking about a player that we all talk about, none other than Eyez K-Brad. He's going to be going up against Lefty. That's who you guys see on the screen.
That's righty. Yeah, he's just newly acquired by Eyez K-Brad alongside Sherry-Genix, Ceroblast. A lot of...
And Yipes. Yipes, the official voice.
The official voice. And who better to pick up than Yipes, right? And you know, these guys are sponsoring Socal Regionals and have been doing so for other tournaments within the circuit. So big shout outs to Lapchi alongside, for being the CEO of esports, esports ecosystem, and providing more opportunities to everybody in the circuit. Now, Lefty. 719. Haven't seen him once, Steve. I've never, I gotta be honest, never heard the name. But that's the best part about these tournaments. Open tournament.
He's running G though. I would love to know where this guy's from. I definitely feel like I've seen him before, but it doesn't matter because I'm seeing him now. And you are too. K-Brad versus Lefty 719. Esports ecosystem K-Brad versus Lefty 719. Excuse me.
The Maximum President G himself. Shake hands with the president.
Maximum President.
We finally get to see some G action here in Southern California.
Yeah, you know everybody has a pocket G right now. That's one thing I love about like Street Fighter, right? Every time a new character's released, there's like a month where everybody has like a pocket one of them.
Good. I'm glad.
Good.
It helps us. We get to learn all of them. Oh, what a whiff punish from Lefty.
Let me just say kudos to the G theme. I love it.
It's pretty strong.
It's so
pretty
good.
strong.
Ooh, the overhead.
But no conversion there from Lefty.
And no punish either.
Yeah, no presidentiality level for K-Brad. And that's where G really shines.
Wow.
Yeah, that roundhouse is pretty hefty.
Yeah, that standing hard kick is good. Goes for the jump in. Spends a little meter on the EX. Not charged up at all yet.
Ooh.
Okay.
A little bit of damage here and there from K-Brad. Yes, get this throw in the corner.
The backbreaker. No flame wheels yet. Okay.
And you see, Lefty's just going right in as soon as K-Brad tries to create some space and go for the speed level. But it doesn't matter. Now he's maximum president. He's going to kill him soon.
Flame wheel. There you go. Put the force field on.
Yep.
Hit him with the oranges.
I believe that's Eye of Agamotto.
Eye of Agamotto.
That's what it is.
Eye of Agamotto. Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah, man. So K-Brad, or excuse me, G, with, you're really vibing to it, huh? V-Trigger gets to have a special V-skill where he gets to launch the projectile towards the opponent. He can do that on the ground as well as in the air. Yeah,
you can actually set up like fuzzy mix-ups using it.
That's right.
I think that's one of the better things about the character. Kind of adds a new element to how the mix-up game works, especially if I'm standing light punch it to the kick it to the EX. I see you.
Command grab.
throw.
Power
You're
of
dead.
Gaia. Get the stun. Yo, give him the speech. All right, you know what? Don't worry about it. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, back fierce. Get you that Joker point to cancel into like the flame kick afterwards.
Flame kick, or actually to get the hard knockdown.
You could,
and you
yes,
get a free
that's
a power up on your orbs too. So you cancel back hard punch in the V skill, get the knockdown.
That's right.
Charge up with the down, double punches.
Oh yeah, so interestingly enough, you could actually cancel into P level without having to do the input if you do it off of a move. You just press 2 punches. For those of you still trying to get along with G, trying to figure it out, we'll figure it out together, see?
Hey, I told you, man, everybody got a pocket one. All right, goes for the flame wheel this time. Gonna carry him all the way to the corner. I like that decision. G's fireball definitely makes him excel in the corner. Uh-oh, just a little too early.
And I like how the whiff animation happens. He's like, I missed it. I'm like, yeah, man, you weren't even close.
He should snap. Every time he misses, he should
Yeah, I agree. Oh.
back throw. I like how he starts off the walk. It's like does the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, nice block on the overhead. Small check with the crouch jab. There's that V skill. Really close to having full trigger right now, K-Brad. But in this corner, lefty, proud, walking.
Activate.
Oh, yeah, he's
Dead.
dead. Yep.
Yes, sir. He could have done anything else after that. It was a good call, too. Even if the roundhouse didn't hit, he was going to activate anyway. That's like one of the reasons, or that's one of the ways G usually wants to activate. Because it's so far. It's not an overhead, but it's a very far normal.
And let me just point out right now, there's not many people reacting to these dash punches, especially not the low one. Good luck.
No. Just block it, honestly. Oh.
There you go. And that's exactly what I was talking
speech.
about.
Clear your throat real quick.
Okay, nice check right there. Okay. EX dash punch. Activate, spins all of that trigger, but now he has the corner in his favor. K-Brad's back to the wall.
Full critical arc. Wait a minute. Light it up. Punish? No, he didn't have the charge.
Uh-oh. But that's okay. He has meter. He has a little bit. Oh, gets the back throw. K-Brad. Lefty's going to go down. All right, I like to see he's actually sticking with Mr. G. I didn't think he was going to stay playing the character. Yeah.
I like it a lot. I mean, he's got Cammy under his belt, but at the same time, G is a pretty sick character.
I can tell you right now, I actually am a fan of G, especially that the Q outfit. I love that outfit with the mask.
The Q outfit, huh?
The Q outfit.
Q outfit. I like to call it the Casey Jones.
The Casey Jones?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get that kind of costume available now with 70% off, and you get to have that kind of costume as well with the Character Pass 1 and 2 up to 50% off. Everything's back on sale for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Speaking more about the Capcom Pro Tour, look at some of the costumes you have available for Sakura, Akuma as well as that Champion's Choice, the CPT stage there available for $10, and the Premier Pass for $20 as well. $6 each for those outfits. And of course, Season 3 just finished out. Sakura, Blanca, Falk, Cody G, and Sagat all available now. Arcade Edition, that Season Pass. And if you're going to need a controller to fight, just like we have a lot of our competitors here, they are using that razor stick that you see right in front of you. Head on over to SCR 2018, rzr.to/SCR 2018. Use that discount code.
Along with this one as well, SCR18 for 10% off all products over at Vertigear, valid this weekend only as part of the Capcom Pro Tour, as well as Arcade One Up, the official cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour, again with the classic throwback to Super Turbo, Street Fighter 2, the original edition, and many more arcade cabinets to go.
And last but not least, of course, Victrix Pro AF headphones. You see my boy Kappa. I mean, that's kind of ironic that he's wearing the headsets, but here we are, Capcom Cup Pro Tour. You want the best in sound protection, take it from Kappa, Victrix Pro AF.
That being said, we're going to go on with more Street Fighter V. We barely started. 6 p.m. was our start time, but we got plenty more action to go. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go on a quick break. We'll see you soon.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! There are no limits! I'd do it if I were you. Let's go!
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me! Don't move!
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth! There you challenge the king. You thought the fight was over. Rally together and prove your worth. Rise up and prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
It is legal now to have one coach on stage with you. Someone else actually just tried to jump up and give coaching advice to 801 Strider, and he was shoot off the stage.
Get away, sir. One coach per player. That's the rules. I'm surprised that LPN doesn't have a coach, actually. I know that a lot of NorCal guys would love to help him out. Okay, double stinger.
Fuudo is part of the Pandora House team,
Yes,
right?
that's correct. Yeah. Great Honda player. Nice backdash there. And Strider's starting to build momentum, which is what he wants. Keep him cornered. Ultra, not going to work.
Oh,
Pay the price, sir.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
That might have been an intentional reset because he did neutral jump into, it looked like into low fierce in the spin kick. And, or low fierce in the, what did he do? He did something that wouldn't have
He did something really
yeah.
particular. I think that he was counting stun at
Right,
that point. It was like, okay,
exactly,
if I go for the
exactly.
reset, I have a better chance.
I can't believe it!
Nice.
Okay. Set up.
Gets out of there, but chase down. You really have no mobility after you get that wall. Oh, 2 stuns in a row.
Body.
All right, so 801 Strider taking game 2 right back in dominating fashion, sending a message to LPN.
Yeah, but the difference there was that this match, LPN didn't really get to play. It's not like he went for jump fears and Gustavo reacted a different way than he did the previous game. He really just got knocked down and got mauled. So I wonder if LPN can stay on his feet and do more weight than the first game, how well it will work.
Once again, shout out tuning in to Southern California Regionals, part of the Capcom Pro Tour, a premier event. Winner of this event qualifies automatically, still gets the points, but also qualifies.
Yeah, the Pro Tour. And there's $15,000 in bonuses at this event, as if, you know, the Pro Tour itself wasn't enough motivation.
It's a nice little bonus, nice little chunk of change that you can
serious
get.
cash, let me tell you. Socal Regionals.
The fight has finally begun. Which one of these two will win? These fighters are winning each other.
Okay.
Trying to chase. Oh, wow. He just got hit. He just kept going with them. Yeah. And now LPN on a half-life lead just gets out of there. Interesting.
Traded with, was that?
EX Falling Sky, it looked like, yeah.
I've never seen that trade before. That's so weird. Okay.
Several frame traps in a row. Doesn't finish the change of direction to keep him in the corner.
Focus. Okay. Back to the corner.
Oh, no Ultra. He's saving
he saved it. He saved it.
I feel like the Ultra would have killed in that situation.
Maybe. I think his thinking was, right, by doing the Ultra, he would generate a lot of meter for LPN in round number 2. Versus by not doing it, he's really restricted LPN on resources. He's got a full super ready to go. LPN's got nothing.
It looked like LPN just used EX just to roll in the corner for no reason.
He just wanted to get away for a while. Did not work. Stinger. Took him out of the corner with that one.
Yeah, I went for the finish on that. Oh, wow.
-5 on the EX overhead, I'm pretty sure. Looks like Strider reacted a bit late.
So he's in there now, trying to apply that pressure, keep him in the corner.
He's been stopping those rolls with the Crouch Fierce, but he has not gotten the second hit, which is what gets you the launch. That's going to hit.
Wow! LPN just reacting to wheel kick with Ultra 2.
Jump strong. He did that because he wanted him to wake up EXCOD. Right. He wanted to break the focus. Nice roundhouse. Use that range, sir. Nice, again. You should stand fierce. Like right there, smack him with the stick.
Just dodging these knives one by one. Trying to figure out a way to get in. Only 10 seconds left. You got a long way to go. You better start thinking of something, 801 Strider. 5 seconds.
Oh, nice. No, okay. Not going to happen. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to last round, winner's side, Strider versus LPN. This is to make it into the semifinals. Very critical round. This again, stabbed his leg. Okay.
Oh, wow, look how fast he recovers off of that. Able to get the throw still. Ooh, okay, Falling Sky out of the air. Got him locked in the corner.
He's beating all of Rolento's escape options. The stun is building. The stun is still building.
Oh,
Finally
he went
got
for
away.
the command throw, yeah, and that's going to give LPN.
Oh, he tried to stop. Wow, that was so fortunate. That was very fortunate. LPN still in the game because of that. EX Stinger, not going to work. Combo City.
No. Gives him the ability to land that set kick combo.
Wait, what? What? Is he dead?
Wakes up
my God. Are you serious? He's dead. Wow.
Wake up with standing roundhouse. Get the counter hit. Confirm into Ultra 2.
Is that real?
LPN.
Someone in the crowd is yelling, are you serious? Is that real life?
And welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour for Southern California Regionals with Razer Panthera, the official arcade stick of the Capcom Pro Tour, Vertigear, the official gaming chair for the Capcom Pro Tour, Victrix, the official gaming headset of the Capcom Pro Tour, and Arcade 1-Up, the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour. Man, we have not stopped any of the action. We've got it all lined up for you today at Southern California Regionals in the Ontario Convention Center. Where Ontario is, we have no clue, but I'll tell you what, we haven't stopped at all. My name is Vicious, here with the man whose biceps are bigger than my head.
That's not possible.
It's possible. Tasty Steve. Tasty Steve, hey, how's it going? Keep it together. We're professionals.
We're doing all right. Doing all right. Also, thanks for Mr. Flo for giving us that information.
Yes, that's right.
Really do appreciate that. Regardless, we are back like my boy Vicious just said. Now, still not to be done, we got my boy Red Bull's very own Snake Eyes up on this stage versus Daily Tayne,
who's been kind of in and out with the community for the Southern California region, more specifically Orange County, right? He plays Birdie. He's been playing Birdie.
Yes.
And he's been doing pretty well for himself as of late. I know he's taking out some notable names. I can't remember at the moment. Kind of a contradictory statement, but he's made some waves in Season 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely. I mean,
but he's just been in and out of the scene, honestly. But it's good to see him back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. People are actually yelling for Daily Tayne behind me. Not even Snake Guys. They were yelling for Daily Tayne.
That's what happens, man. Daily Tayne, definitely one of those guys. I was introduced to him early when I moved out here. I seen him. But like you said, it's been in and out of the scene a lot. Still a really strong Birdie player from the jump, though. Of course, Mr. Snake Eyes.
No stranger to danger whatsoever.
Exactly.
Switching over to Akuma, by the way, used to be a big Zangief main, but having the switch over to Akuma, seeing a little bit of the results he wanted, especially with the likes of 3.5, right? As Akuma as being one of the more stronger characters in the topic.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, and he's often spoke about like how Akuma kind of is his medium at this point, because he feels like, he can't get the, the results he wants with Zangief.
Of course, yeah.
Especially versus, like, how active some of these players are, man. I mean, I feel it's really hard because he doesn't have all the tools he needs just yet to be as effective. So switching to Akuma really not the worst idea.
Right. And it's understandable, man. Snake Eyes also played Evil Ryu in Street Fighter 4 alongside maining Zangief, so he did have a pocket character. And, switching over from grappler to Shoto, not a bad transition for Snake Eyes, and he's doing so pretty well, getting the first round. Really unfortunate. Yeah, side switch. Good call from Daily Tayne.
Of unfortunate
events. I've seen that book and that movie.
Tatsu back into the corner. And just walks him all the way down. Snake Eyes with the pressure. Tries to go for the neutral jump.
Yeah, I don't like that idea because Birdie doesn't really have many options on defense when it comes to the wake-up game, and Snake Eyes
Did you see that?
That was slick. That was pretty slick. That was a solid
with the standing
read.
medium kick. That was crazy. As soon as he hit the ground, I was like, yeah, you're going to get hit by this. All right, Daily Tayne going down that first game to Mr. Snake Eyes.
Yeah, so again, being able to pressure Birdie is kind of cumbersome. Like, there's no options he has on wake-up. He can't really do any sort of reversals. He has very slow normals, or fastest normals, like 4 frames, right? He suffers from those kind of rules in the Street Fighter V setting.
I mean, but even still, his normals definitely help him out because he has a lot more range almost. He has a very singular, like, momentum stop buttons for, like, anti-airs, as well as just controlling that space in medium range, and it gives him a lot of opportunities to do like command throws. Not net round though, because that was a perfect.
I don't think this character exists according to what we just saw.
Right? Said all
Steve,
that.
Which character are you naming? Which
I was actually talking about the guy in the purple.
Got it.
Believe it or not.
Okay. You mean like the very, very dark purple Akuma? Yeah. Got it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't adjust your TVs. That's not correct. But yeah, no, you're right. Birdie does have very, very strong normals in the neutral to kind of like outpoke certain characters and even buffer into some big damage.
Yeah, you can see right there at that range where you typically have Akuma like ready, like priming, like buffering to do like fireballs just to keep the pressure going, but not so much like that right there.
Right. Yeah, on board with all the resources well activated into V-Trigger 1. Daily Tayne now fishing a little bit. Snake Eyes, you see him, he's a little bit more weary. Doesn't want to really go in and overcommit.
Yeah, that V-Trigger 1 from like Birdie goes down like so slow. He has like forever and a day to do it. On top of that, a bunch of damage he can convert easily for it, but not going to happen this time around versus Snake Eyes as he goes down to the loser's bracket, and Snake Eyes going to move on that winner's side.
Pinpoint accuracy from Snake Eyes, really looking for clipping those toes of his with the low forward fireball. Just kind of clipped him. Even while he was in V-Trigger, he tried to take as minimal risks as possible and just kind of outpoke Daily Tayne. I thought that was pretty clever. Very smart choice, having that life lead. And good kudos to him moving on to the bracket.
Yeah, well, we still got matches after matches. This is a very stacked event, of course, and I guarantee you the matches will deliver. For instance, our next match, UYU Oil King will be going up against Reiketsu.
The shortest shorts in the business, UYU's own Oil King. Who's voted to have one of the best legs in the FGC.
Yeah, man, he's pretty high up there. After CEO, and I've seen Infiltration bust out them bad boys.
Yeah, I feel like it's time.
Yeah, it's pretty much a time. I can tell you right now, Infiltration, legs were too smooth. It kind of weirded me out, man. I didn't know how that worked.
The towel reveal?
I didn't know what was going to happen, man. It was a surprise under there. However, Oil King constantly consistent with the legs right above the knee, you know what I'm saying? So you get a little bit of that thigh action, just enough to see, the definition on the muscle, and then no more. The old tease and release.
I don't think, yes. Hook, line, and sinker, boys.
He was like, yo, Steve, you need to get some of these. I'm like, nah, bro, we can't. Nah, I can't.
I don't.
Shards above the knee are always a dangerous territory. However, I did get me some. I was still terrified.
And he has them. He has the pair. He's like, it's dangerous territory. Pull out his drawer. It's a full. It's a full.
It's
line
only
of
one though.
Yeah,
I was too afraid.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second.
Oh my god.
And who do we have on the other side? We have Reiketsu. Boxer time with the shirt. I was talking about it earlier. Ooh. Yeah.
What's it say on that stick?
No clue. Can't see
Some
it.
weird anime thingy.
Is it boxer time or boxer line? I can't tell.
I can't tell it.
But either way, that's a sick shirt. But Reiketsu always playing Vega
yeah.
since the get-go, not only in this iteration, but previous iterations of the game. Really sticking tried and true to the character loyalist theme, having that Vega.
And of course, Rashid Trigger 2 is the new hotness on the streets.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
So that's the thing about Rashid. I feel like he's still versatile and well-versed in both V-triggers. It's just like a matchup thing, you know?
Yeah, it's very. But I feel like that's, like I said, man, I feel like Street Fighter always is going to have some kind of small matchup aspect to it.
Yes.
However, these characters are pretty similar when it comes to the kind of pressure, the fact that they are very mobile. That Trigger 2 and Trigger 1 on the side of Rashid always helps him out. Trigger 2 is going to help him out in this matchup because once he gets that activated, he's going to be able to close down a lot more of the screen.
Sure,
Knock off a few more of the options because he's going to get those powered up projectiles. It's going to help him out a little bit as well as he's going to get some of those safe dive kicks if he sets them up properly.
Right. And just kind of looking at how things started off for Oil King, he was, wow, just let it rip.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty aggressive from the start. Reiketsu was just kind of hanging out in the neutral and kind of playing a little keep-away game. Again, Vega having very good reaching normals. It's hard to stop the Raging Wind from Rashid. Yeah, there goes that Azifa activation, by the way. V-trigger 2, and that was instant.
Exactly, just ran up Eagle Spike.
And he did it again.
And he did it again. Like I said, that really changes the matchup. When you have Trigger 2 active, you get access to these things. It makes him control the screen a lot more. You have to second-guess swinging on some of these Eagle Spikes. You have to make sure there's not enough meter. And he's already shown, Oil King's already shown that he's willing to just do, you know, wake up EX Spinner just to make sure you respect him.
Yeah, and I think it's a pretty good deal. Reiketsu now a little bit more active here in neutral, kind of poking away at Oil King. But again, Oil King already putting Reiketsu into the corner. With this pressure, yeah, counter hits on counter hits. There it is. Yes, don't even try to escape. Almost close to stun here for Oil King. Out of there, slides as soon as he saw Oil King go airborne, but it's inevitable. The stun is there, close to death.
This is not looking good. Gotta be careful, Reiketsu. Don't let Oil King go unchallenged with the mini shimmy, the travel size shimmy.
Yeah. You're able to take that with you on every trip, I'd assume.
Yeah,
TSA
man.
approved?
Oh, that's definitely TSA approved, man.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Reiketsu, you see him kind of just trying to figure it all out here. A little bit of a face-to-hand action.
Oh, man, that's
double
stress.
time?
Damn,
oh, no.
that's stress.
That was the mental fold.
We actually have to tow your car. I was only in there for 10 minutes. Ah, damn.
That's actually the worst.
That guy said it was cool, but come on, man.
When I talked to security, I don't care what they said. They don't work for this building. Oh,
Right.
that guy lied to me. That's crazy.
But no,
Been through it all, man. But anyways.
It's definitely the exact thing that this is working out how I kind of pictured it, right?
Sure.
Just the fact that Trigger 2 is overwhelming Vega. Even with that walk speed, he has a really good range on his normals. It's still really hard for him to shut down a character like Rashid, right? Especially not having a really good anti-air, especially versus a character like Rashid.
Right. Yeah, being able to take yourself airborne and get these Eagle Spikes going. Like you saw, he kind of baited out the throws with those Eagle Spikes. It's kind of tough to contest. I think it just definitely gives him an easier time in V-Trigger 2. I kind of agree with you there. Oh, that's going to be, it could have been a big punish, but either way, corner carry is there and the damage. This is where Oil can get started, but Reiketsu just finding these opportunities to get out of the corner. He does so smooth.
So remember how I was talking about the fact that he's not going to be able to challenge too much with Trigger, with anti-airs. Now you see Reiketsu's running Trigger 2. That's going to give him like that extra option versus jump-ins, but you still got to spend it. It's still a gamble considering that, you know, he controls so much of the airspace. Speaking of, dunk him. And just check.
No meaties. Yeah, not in time though. Oil King.
3 framers, man. You got to respect that.
You have no choice. Oh. And I like that. Yeah, you make a very valid point there, because when he shoots out the tornado shot, that's going to be tracking. He's going to be making sure that he's going to hold that block, because if he tries to go airborne, Oil King can contest.
And look, gets a jump in. Now look, Reiketsu needs to take full advantage. And it sucks because I feel like he has to stop. Even if you walk out of that range where Vega can like tip you, then you legitimately has to start all the way back over.
Sure. Oh, and just caught him with the jumping. Caught him mid V-skill, by the way.
All right, Reiketsu really close. Spins meter this time. Really close to getting V-trigger on top of that.
Got the meaty this time.
One more time. Keeps him in the corner as well, but trigger is available. Oh, I told you he's willing to pull the trigger. Jumps out. You have to do that sometimes, especially in Street Fighter 5. Nice V reversal. Now watch what's going to happen. He's pushing him all the way to the other side. Use his entire trigger, and he's still in control. HP spinner going to keep him in the corner, and this is why Rashid is always going to be a problem, especially versus characters that can move just as much as he can. I feel like both of his triggers cover both spots. Nice.
I was going to say, don't count him out because he just built enough bar, and you saw that slide. He was trying to go into V-trigger, and he successfully caught the slide. Reiketsu on the board with 1 round here in game 2.
And that's another thing about this trigger, right? The fact that it does not... Oh, nice. That's bad. That's bad. Gonna get a combo. Dunk this man.
Tis only a flesh wound, Steve. He'll build it right back. Don't worry about it. But Reiketsu really needs to take advantage of this deficit here from Oil King.
They ain't gonna hit me with the Mighty Python? All right. Let's see.
Yeah, he's out of the corner. Oh, no, back in there, trying to play games with him.
And now you see him contesting in the air. See, when he doesn't have that meter, he can make Rashid jump up there with him. And he can throw off his timing. He does have that wall.
He still got hit with the spinning mixer. He was so far away. Reiketsu.
Wow. Oh, air to air this time. That jump medium kick punch is going to give him a follow-up afterwards. All right, Reiketsu has a chance right now. Oh, one of the benefits of that trigger, too. It doesn't use one when you activate. And that's what I was talking about. That gives him a chance, but he still ate the jump in. And Reiketsu had a chance. Look, he said he was doing it. I was doing trigger too.
Not like that. Not like that, Steve. You can't just be like, I did it, Steve.
Look, man.
Do you see me pressing the buttons? I don't like it. Oil King's just like, get me out of here.
I follow my boy Arliss, man. Every time there's a update for Street Fighter, that's the dude I look at for Vega stuff.
Of course.
And I just wait. I want to see what he says. He's one of the guys I follow. He's one of my Bible thumps. Like, I'm like, look, I said Bible thump. I actually need that guy to release more tech because he's one of the people I look at when it comes to Vega tech.
Yeah, no, for sure.
About who can take advantage of it. Either way.
He's a credited lab monster. He's been going through the woodwork with various versions of Street Fighter in terms of, like, breaking it down to the science. He's one of those guys.
And not only in that game. And he played, like...
any game, really.
Yes. And he loves Third Strike, too. That's one of the reasons I look up to that guy. Anyways.
I hate playing him in Third Strike. He's so good. He's so strong.
Everybody in California is good at Third Strike. Surprise, surprise. It's kind of crazy.
Except these guys right here.
Yeah, no. It's too long. It's been way too long for me, old lad. Anyways, we have quite the banger of a match coming up.
I like it with the accent too. Yeah. They would use that word specifically.
We have quite the banger coming up for you at home. PR Balrog versus Mr. Sako.
Oh my!
You got to do the pompous laugh on top of it.
That's your pompous.
You can't open your mouth.
That's weird. That sounds like it smells. But we got PR Rog versus FAV Sakonoko, who proved to the world that despite the age and despite the family status, you could still win fully stacked tournaments.
Look, man, I believe it was my boy Ken Masters who said, man, people was like, yo, man, you got too much to lose. He's like, no, man, I now have more to fight for. He took the family responsibility and was like, you know what, this is going to make me a better fighter. Sako obviously took to that same pedigree. He understands that these things help him. He's stronger now. If you see his daughter at an event, that's a power-up, bro. That's his V skill. You just got body.
You're right. And he's got the power of babysitter Uncle Mago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Mago. We saw all the photos. He was a great babysitter the whole time.
He was cheesing the whole nine. That dude was when I'm telling you I wish I was there, I'm like, man, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Taking the family to a fighting game event, then you win the fighting game event.
Ain't
just
nothing better, right? Like, you're there with your family. It's like, yo, by the way, honey, we did it. We made it. And she was crying tears of joy. I actually watched the replay. I teared up a little bit. I was just like, oh, damn, this is real. This is actually real. This is not just like story time here. This is actual real feelings. Like, I felt for him. This is crazy. You know, like, it's a long time coming for Sakonoko, honestly.
I mean, Sako, long time considered one of the gods of what we do here.
He is the combo creator, Steve. The combo creator, the innovator. of some of the most advanced tech you see, and he helps develop the meta time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, like, we always talk about those players of who to watch for various reasons. I feel like Sako is really good when it comes to some of the, I mean, you got people like Desk who make the combo videos, and then you have people who make it a lot more conventional.
Practicality is pretty important.
And that's where you have Sako is like the end of that. He's literally like, before you get to ridiculous desk-like combos, it's Sako Noko.
It's like concept art. Let me fine-tune it, and here's the end product.
That's what you see. That's what you see in the movie.
Beautiful, man. We're actually really good at this. we're actually really good.
The analogy was too good. You know. All right.
I like it a lot.
Somebody's like, nobody watches movies. Now, if you're talking about hamster farms, now we're talking.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
PR Rock doing pretty well. You know, pretty aggressive start. But Sako needs to play the keep away game just a little bit. Yeah, get the orb play started.
But you can still see PR Balrog not afraid. He knows that orb is past him. This is his chance to go in because she has to call it back.
Recall it. Yeah, it's behind her. Oh, tried to reflect just a smidgen off.
That was really good. The multi-hitting fireball right there. They didn't give him time to reflect, but it does not stop Sako from hitting him with the, wow. Back hard punch? No. See, if he would have did the back hard punch, could have got the side switch, it would have been really good for him. Ducks under the throw, another back throw. Sako with the life lead right now. 2 bars and still a few orbs left. A few marbles left in the tank.
Calling it back, forcing the block. No counter hit conversion all the way. One more touch, and that's it. The roundhouse flex on him. Nice anti-air.
Dang,
Sako
that's gotta suck.
Getting the first round.
The foot didn't actually hit you. It just, you still get crushed though.
Feels bad. Oh, just as bad as that hit and the corner carry. PR Rock off to a great start, jumping in the beginning of the round.
Yeah, that big jump in. I feel like that's versus Menat. That's one of the big gambles you take. Do you jump at the beginning, see if they're ready with the anti-airs? But then you know for the rest of the round, you're all set. You're like, all right, this guy's obviously awake at the wheel. Won't be doing too many jumping in. The ground will be the approach.
Right.
Oh, dive kick to change up that trajectory and the timing, just in case he tried to swing at something.
Decent amount of damage there from Sako with the conversion.
And Sako just getting right back in the race right here.
Anti-air
gets the EX
grab.
throw, keeps the same side. Oh, wow, early drill. Confirming to the little 3 hit, gets to reflect on the end.
And there's that activation from PR Rock, just dashing up. One more touch can actually get it, and he does. Walk up, Demon.
That screen. Change the background with that bad boy.
Altering dimensions, punching the hell out of you like 20 times. Have you ever seen that slow down? You see that video?
Yes, that's actually
amazing.
Sick.
It's pretty cool.
I think it's crazy that it's becoming a thing to see how like the effects are done in video games. That's actually pretty sick.
Man.
Especially fighting games.
That's pretty cool, actually. Nice anti-air without the orb, by the way, and I like that choice.
Yeah, really good awareness, especially to be that close going for the crouching hard punch.
Exactly, yeah. Just closing that gap, being able to anti-air despite not having the orb. I think it was a smart choice. Or just very smart placement, excuse me.
I think it's really strange of PR Balrog. I mean, it's smart, too. He's challenging at a range while he's calling back. Oh, wow. While he's calling back the... No, Superman, no.
Superman, no here. I don't know why you brought that up, but I had to follow along.
No, I'm glad you did, though.
I wasn't going to let you do it alone,
I'm glad you did. I'm pretty sure there was some people out there that caught that. Anyways.
It could have been cleaner, but there was no more lemon.
Nah, it was no more lemon, please.
I don't. You're the best. But I'll tell you what, PR Rog, he shot for the moon, honestly. It's pretty good information to give out because, you know, it kind of instills a little bit of fear. Like Sako was like, man, he was actually willing to do that. It might change up how it goes for the rest of the game.
Well, one of the things that PR Balrog is doing that a lot of other people don't, is play Balrog. This is crazy.
Yes, you're right.
That's actually crazy.
These words are true.
Speaking of other things, playing Balrog. But I think one of the things that Sako noticed was the fact that PR Balrog was playing a neutral game with fireballs at a range versus Menat that you typically don't do that because of standing hard punch. Right. He was in that range the whole time, like walking in while the orb was out there on top of that. So challenging at that range kind of led to his downfall, but it also made like Sako respect him a little bit. So he played just outside that range. Of course, Sako still ended up taking it. And that's going to cause for a switch by PR Balrog to the actual Balrog of namesake.
And again, nice buffered from Balrog, PR Rog. Yes, and the conversion. Getting the dive kick. That was way too high up. Nice throw bait, but again, stun still factor. Sako activates. Here comes the orbs. Wisdom of Thoth. The Thoth.
Thoth.
Yes. Get the overhead.
Uh-oh. All right, look for it.
Oh, that's
reset with a throw. That's pretty cheap. Oh, no swing in between. Defense looking, no.
Ooh, didn't have the V trigger.
Yeah. Okay, now he has a chance. He's trying to make him block. There you go. Just to get that activation, fight his way out of the corner. A really good check right there with the crouching jab.
Yeah, Menat has that range to check afterwards.
Good navigation here by Sako to outlast the entire B trigger and to close it out. Typically, you see a lot of players. That's the snapping point, especially versus Balrog and Trigger 1. It's always the snapping point. You block something, they go for that overhead mix-up, not knowing if it's going to throw or not, and that's what gets them back in the game. Sako was like, nah, son, I've been doing this for a long time.
He just hangs around, man. He knows, he understands what's to come, and we saw that after the V trigger, right? Those 2 hits, the swing afterwards. A lot of people kind of fish for normal, but Menat has an orb. She can extend that hitbox. So that mix-up's not going to be as effective as you think. We might see it again. Who knows? But Sako has been shutting it down each time. Ding dong, who's there? Crush counter. Light it up.
A G here?
I just hear it light the way, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, he armored through one of the orbs that actually saved him, but not for long. Full CA to close it out.
That was rude.
That was pretty rude.
He didn't even need to do that.
That was uncalled for. But sometimes you got to let him know.
He's got a smile on his face, and when he does that, you know exactly what we just said was going through his mind. He's like, I didn't need to do that.
I didn't need to do that. That was uncalled for. I actually like that PR Balrog's whippersnapper. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I like the way he performed. It was pretty optimal. You know, I like the way he did it. It's looking in great condition so far, and I can't wait to see him, as well as seeing you guys pick up Street Fighter V with 50% off, limited time only. Now's your chance to be amongst the greats. Picking up Street Fighter V right now on PS4, as well as these 2 shirts, the Bred to Fight Razer Street Fighter V t-shirt line over at razer.to/SFB Apparel, paying homage to the Alpha throwbacks in black and white.
And of course, multiple colors available, not only black and white, for these Verta geared chairs. The official chair of the Capcom Cup Pro Tour. Use code SCR18, 10% off all products. That's through the 17th, ladies and gentlemen. Get you one ASAP. You need to get you one for 1UP, arcade 1UP that is, the official arcade cap sponsor here for Capcom Cup Pro Tour. And of course, still 40% off on the deluxe edition, as well as the arcade edition. That will be Street Fighter V, 40% off 1, 2 season characters, all characters for the season 1, 2, and 3 for the deluxe edition, which is also 40% off now. And of course, Victrix Pro AF headphones, my boy Cabba, going with the color matching. Get you one if you want to look cool and hear those cool sounds while you play yourself some Street Fighter V or whatever game of choice you may choosing to be watch.
And you know, it's got the nice cooling mechanism because it does get kind of hot here in Ontario, California. The cooling mechanism on an earpiece or on a headphone is actually pretty clutch. I gotta say so myself.
Really? Have you used? So they had a display.
I have actually.
They had a actual display once where they were just like, yeah, man, come figure out how to use them. And it was like such a line. I was like, damn, I want to do that, but I don't have time.
But I don't. We never do.
So Victrix, make sure you just send me a video. I don't even need the headphones. I mean, you can send me those too if you want, but I'm going to need an instructional video. I mean, I might shoot it myself. Who knows? I want to have that fan in my ear.
I see what you're doing, Steve, and I raise you double with some of the action here of K-Brad and John Takeuchi. Now, as good as that was, you might have sold me on that one, but I'll tell you what, K-Brad just might sell himself as a G player instead of a Cammy player because he's going all the way with this character because he's fighting John Takeuchi.
I don't blame him, especially, I mean, you see, he still had a very good character in pocket with Cammy.
Of course.
But there's nothing wrong with, you know, wetting your beak with another character. You gotta learn how the world plays. And what other way than the world president, G.
Self-delegated, by the way.
Right? He didn't win that.
No anti-airs.
Nice check right there.
Oh, just ran into the tornado shot, but here comes John Takeuchi. Plus frames afterwards. Still his turn. Out of there. Spider-Man.
I see you, J-Tac. Oh, nice spinner. Oh, caught your peak, excuse me. You reach, I teach. Rules of the blacktop basketball court. That's how we roll.
Classic Jordan stuff. I see you. Oh, stuffing that fireball right out the gate. John Takeuchi already going to business. Here's the plan. I'm going to set up this meeting for all these normals. You're going to throw out this fire kick. I'm going to block it. Takeuchi with the pressure. K-Brad jumping around, testing out the controller.
I like that crouching medium punch. He's trying to catch Rashid, but it's not working out. Neutral jump again with that standing hard kick. Gets the splat this time. Oh, gets the forward throw. I thought that was a command throw. There it was.
Oh, man. K-Brad does have the right idea, but the problem is John Takeuchi hasn't been hit enough to sit still.
Right? Little J-tack. Oh, tries to catch him on the legs with that dash punch.
Is that like his J-pop name?
Nah, man. We were doing like...
I know, I've heard it before. Let him know.
I think that's the good name, though. I think J-tack for the people who can't pronounce it is pretty good. There's that trigger, too. Oh, you got caught peeking. Yeah, you thought he didn't know. I definitely just saw him do this in Super Arcade. Ha-ha. Surprise, surprise. All in your eyes.
So are you saying K-Brad should have went to Super Arcade? Is that what you're saying?
It's funny because he was just there right before that doing his event thing, too. That just ships in the night, man.
K-Brad is in SoCal now, isn't he? I know he was.
I'm not sure.
For a little bit.
He was for a little bit, for sure. But I know he definitely held an event at Super Arcade.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So that being said, J-Tac.
There you go.
Liquid's own J-Tac up one game against K-Brad. K-Brad still has a little bit more to kind of study in that matchup. So he's going to look at the tapes, but for now, he's going to go to his tried and true Cammy because tournament life is on the line here on the winner's side. But still, good information for him to have as a professional player would.
Right.
I think it's a smart choice, trying to get that info if he wants to take G seriously. But for now, let's see him thrive and survive with Cammy.
Dash up, crouching medium puncher started off.
And out of the corner already. John Takeuchi trying to reclaim the momentum. All off that back throw. Nice conversion there.
Man, he was fishing with that crouching hard punch. Crouching medium kick. Speaking of fish, and my boy K-Brad.
Confirms, man. Low forward. Very difficult.
Oh, nice. Gets the dive kick knocked down. Back to the middle of the screen. And this time it's looking a lot better for my boy K-Brad. Gets hit by that standing hard kick. There's the activation. This time, trigger one. Throw. Okay, V reversal.
Yeah, I was about to say, good call from K-Brad, realizing that, yeah, he doesn't want to be involved in any of the options afterwards from that tornado shot.
And that's always the guess, right? Now, he won't get triggered, but he still has to fight out this match, quite honestly. Oh, no, it's not dead, but you are in trouble. Oh, the standing medium punch. He hit a button. That said counter. He hit a button. That said counter. Uh-oh.
I didn't think he would do it. I thought he was going to do an uppercut, if anything.
Oh, wow. The match after this, bro.
I can't believe it. K-Brad just trying to find an opening now.
And you can tell K-Brad a lot more polished with this Cammy pick, especially in this matchup.
Of course, as he should be.
Oh, dash up. Not able to make anything happen from it. Gets crush countered, trying to do that hooligan spin in.
And here comes the whirlwind. Yeah. Oh, no, runs into it, and exactly what J-Tac wanted. He was ready all the way.
J-Tac? More like J-Tech. Let's go. All right, no, I'm kidding.
You should have just rocked it. Honestly, you would have been just fine. As long as you're confident with the delivery.
Yeah, it's true. This is true.
Yes, great jump in there from K-Brad. Finally finding an opening. The one he needed has to spend the cash.
Would you have spent it?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. We've already talked about this. That was a quiz. You passed with flying colors. That was good.
No hesitation, man, because what happens, let's say you say no, what happens if he survives, Stacey Steve?
He activates trigger after the standing hard kick, and then you got a whole nother match on your hands.
That's an extra credit point right there. Right there. He just gave us above and beyond answer.
Oh.
He studied.
Mixer. Give him a little space. No, he's going to stay in his face.
Ooh, just missed. Barely missed the meaty timing there. Escaping narrowly, K-Brad with the back throw afterwards. Fishing with the low forward, but here comes the EX spinning Mixer. Don't jump on me.
Yeah, Cammy was in a favorable position right there fighting into that corner. But now, after the activation, fires double standing medium punch. Not going to spend it all, but spending a little bit to get out of it. John Takeuchi. Ooh, J-Tac. Ooh, bust out. Let me free. Uh-oh, 65 seconds left on the clock. 2 bars of EX. There's that trigger. Jumped right into it, but he dropped the combo.
He dropped it.
K-Brad has a chance. He's still alive. He's still breathing.
K-Brad can make this work.
No, that could have been worse. Could have been a medium punch, but the throw.
We know what that was. That jump medium kick was not intentional. That was definitely a misinput for the dive kick, and it could have changed the course of history.
However, K-Brad still going down to Liquid's John Takeuchi. Little J-Tac. J-Tac.
And he hurried off the stage so quick. He got his stuff, and he's just like, oh.
Because he's a young kid. He's all about efficiency, man.
Super
he knows
respectful is what it is.
We got more matches to play, more games for you guys at home. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yes,
Socal Regionals 2018.
Finally here. Actually, it was faster than I thought, honestly.
Yeah, this is true.
It's already September, Steve.
This year actually flew by. It actually flew by.
Yeah.
The changing of time zones may have warped my mind, but I'm pretty sure.
You pretty much live on an airplane. You have a state on various airlines.
Look,
I
man,
feel like.
that's where I get my most sleep nowadays.
That's fair. It's very fair.
But
oh, great individuals up on deck. Actually, we got Neon against MJ Gama. Data Neon. I had the chance to talk to this individual over in Atlanta. I've seen him in
for the Conquest, right?
Yeah, that's right. He is the representative for Atlanta Conquest for Red Bull in their circuit. And you know, his Kolin, I think, has to be one of the best Kolins I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely one of those characters. And now, stateside, when we talk about this character, Neon is one of the characters that we bring up now, especially considering this is a player from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? This is not the same region that we live in, and still we know about the level of Kolin that comes from Neon.
No, right. I think he is leading the pack in terms of Kolin efficiency, Kolin tech, right? If I want to talk about who the best Kolin is in the States, best believe I'm going to sign my boy Neon. 100% without a doubt. And you'll see it in just a few more moments, right? Like, he took down the competition so well over at Red Bull Conquest without a sweat.
However, this dude Gama's ridiculous.
No, don't get me wrong. Gama's a great player. He's playing all the right characters too. He's played Cammy since the get-go. Since I've known him, right? But yo, Neon is gonna give him a huge run for his money. He's out here for blood.
All right, you sound like you more for this Neon.
Well, because I'm really excited to see
this
what he has in store.
I want to see how this matchup works.
It's gonna be sick, Steve. You're gonna punch the wall.
All right.
You're gonna punch the wall.
I'm gonna run over there and punch that wall.
You're just gonna
All right.
This is crazy.
Can I settle for you?
No,
because I don't want to leave
the table. The table. Don't do it to me. I'm still trying to. I'm trying to work it out to get to your level.
Table's integrity is in question. You, however, you look pretty sound.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A structure of fortitude that can
Stop
take.
squeezing my biceps, Steve. It hurts. Stop it.
All right, made Kolin.
Yeah, it's going to be a big time. Oh, wait a minute. Gama sent Tokido to losers.
So you were talking, like I just said.
Let's go.
That's what I was just talking about. Like I said, before you think that Gama is just that guy, Gama is just some regular dude. He definitely was just playing with some of the best players in the country last night. Yes, at Super Arcade. It was saying, they were like, hey, who is that guy? I'm like, yo, man, obviously he's a threat. Tokido.
Oh, we got the Scott Summers outfit. Let's go.
Repping the squad. Oh, that standing hard kick.
I like it. Yo, let's go, Gama.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not trying to say Neon, but everybody knows who Neon is.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Everybody, I mean, and now Gama knows who he is, but I feel like there's still a lot left to the imagination, but you can see just how close his first round is, that I did not sell you short. Nice.
Yeah, that was a punish, actually.
Parabellum hands. Oh, I like the little weight right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Throw this time? No.
Parabellum definitely on fire. Got him, yeah. Rock bottom, frozen, ice cold. He got that. First round.
Cold.
Yeah, there we go.
How cold is she?
Ice cold.
All right.
Neon, first round of game one.
I see you, Vicious.
Nice and easy. Yes, sir. Parabellum's definitely on fire again. He's just letting him rip.
Yeah, those small buttons right there, especially with Parabellum hands, is one of the things that opens up a lot for Kolin. Stand light kick, slowly walking down there, standing hard punch. Definitely
it's a great buffer tool, honestly.
It's so good, and it catches a lot of people, especially characters that have that really fast walk speed, because they try to advance the minute they see anything blocked, and that's how they get opened up. Nice cross under, but an even better block.
That's what I was talking about, Steve.
Reversal.
You thought he was just some regular guy? No, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. That was pretty hit. Damn. Yo, he had my boy he is in the finger clasp. That's how you know he resets my boy whole thinking. He just turned off the power in his house.
I can't.
He is thinking where his keys are. He's like, damn, dude, did I walk the cat? Do I even have a cat? What the hell?
I can't believe what I just saw.
Come on, Gama. You got it. Come on, Gama. Oh, no, man. You can't do my boy like that. Neon already said you was dope. Gama, give him something to think about.
Okay, yes, good conversion there from Nguyen. I'm trying to bring back the tone here, but Gama in a world of hurt right now. If he tries to jump out, you might see a parry incoming from Nguyen. He's anticipating it. Look at the range he's playing in.
And full trigger available for Gama, but we saw what happened.
Ooh,
your V reversals
perfect.
might not be so helpful. Throw. Yeah, you want
Stun
that.
City.
Yeah, you want that unscaled.
Let it rain.
Hailstorm. Wow. Wow, it is not looking good for my boy Gama. Damn.
I'm telling you, Nguyen, he's really nitpicking at what Cammy wants to do to get out on defense, and you saw how he just smothered him on offense as well, just keeping him in the corner at the spacing he wanted him at. Unbelievable.
But now you see Gama getting a lot more used to it. But this is when you start seeing that standing hard kick, that standing hard punch, that closer range. That's how a lot of players get crush counters, swinging and fighting Kolin right there. And now you know better not to swing because you know he's willing to pull out that counter. This is going to hurt. Oh no, gets the knockdown, dashes, fights his way out of the corner.
What a conversion off that back strong counter hit into the fierce.
Gama waking up, stand light kick to walk him down, another throw. Another one.
Full critical art on deck, back-to-back throws,
Stand
one
light
more
kick.
touch.
Ooh.
Yeah, snuck it in there, low forward, check your legs. Great delay from Gama on the board, unfazed by the way. Super critical. He has to maintain the mentality, you know, he can't be fearing Nguyen, but here he comes. Wow, okay.
Standing light kick in the EX hands.
Let it rain. Out of there.
That was a really good B reversal. Catches the dash forward. Doesn't have to worry about too much damage. Now Gama gets the throw in the corner. Catches the reversal this time. He's in control. Gets the low. Reset. Same side.
Me.
Another throw. That's the... No, it's not the stun. But those standing light kicks,
we're good.
that's
we're
the
good.
stun. Gama's like, you think you was going to make short work of me? I just beat Tokido, bro. I got the power up. You see? He got the power up.
Oh, this is a great match.
And he's stretching. Okay, all right. Oh, he put the Victrix head pro set up. All right.
Hey.
So get this walkie out of my face. I'm tired of talking.
I like that a lot. Yeah, Gama unfazed by what Nguyen have to offer. Look at the face on Nguyen too. He's
my boy.
He might be, you know, in that face. He's like, all right, I'm gonna show you the next level.
I can't wait till we get to the point of video games where other people can see what the players are thinking. But
no, that's cheating.
No,
Steve.
the other people. I meant the people watching, man.
No, that's too much.
No, that's
too much.
You don't
man.
want to see that?
No, that's brain overload. I want to focus on the match. I don't care what everybody else is saying. Somebody's gonna be like, man, that vicious guy is really both back here. Like, then I'm gonna lose. I'm losing regardless, but it makes it adds insult to injury. Honestly, I wouldn't want to know that.
The commando suit.
Yeah, but I'm saying
the sneaking suit.
It's phase 2. She went from working her day job to covert ops.
Okay. Got those nice little sniper goggles on for long range.
I didn't mean to yell at everybody's ear, by the way. I definitely
I don't know why,
fell out of my
hype,
seat.
Man. It's that ball man anger. You got to calm down.
He parried the V reversal, Steve, for 220 damage.
And this dude get powered up, man. You got to calm down, man.
220 damage.
Teach a guy how to shave his own head. He just start yelling for no reason. You need to calm down.
Is that
Wearing
how
shirts
I got
with flowers and being mad at people. I'm joking. He's a nice guy.
I'm ecstatic.
Except for when he's driving. All right, here we go.
What does that mean, Steve?
You got road rage, bro. We've talked about this.
I live in Southern California, so it is what it is. Yes, catching the crush counter off that fierce, great conversion from Nguyen.
You didn't say no. Carry on.
Correct. Yeah, so Gama, trying to keep it contained here. Nguyen trying to escape the corner as well. Gama not letting him have any of it. Wait a minute.
Oh.
One
Button
more for stun.
What did I say? Button this time. Gets the reversal.
Put it all on the table. Rock bottom.
Full trigger though.
Rock bottom again.
And that Nguyen is on set point here versus Gama.
Just about even in the resources down below.
Jump
that was
in.
a pretty deep roundhouse, by the way. It sat on her a little bit. Yes, good confirmed there from the low forward. Bringing that momentum to Nguyen.
Nguyen has to stop this momentum from Gama early on. He's working on a stunt. One more in this round could be in jeopardy. Catches the V reversal. Gama. Oh, the fake out with the throw. Lots of meter. We're going to go to one more round here.
Down to the wire.
Versus Nguyen. Yo.
I told you this was the match to watch, Steve. I told you.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I shook your biceps around. I raised your arm up. I was like, Steve, pay attention to the match.
Okay. All right. Okay. I might remember something like that.
Oh, you'll remember that for sure in the morning. 220 damage all across. Could be more. Who knows?
Takes off a chunk.
Rock bottom.
Okay. Sets up the hailstorm. So
smart from Gama. Knew the position he was at. Able to sneak in a crouch medium kick or medium punch.
Yeah. And then going for straight for the EX. That way he's going to get him out of danger. because they still had a projectile coming all the way down. Gets the hands. Gama's in trouble right now. Does have full trigger. One bar. Activating off the crouching hard punch. Not going to spin anything. Dashes to the corner. There's another throw. Gama's in a good spot right now. No reversal. Tries to catch a V reversal right there. And he needs to be careful with these jumps. Back throw for Gama. He's tying it up. Oh, gets under, but didn't commit to it.
He's being really weary. He's afraid. He's afraid of it.
Oh, gets
not
him out
yet.
of there. He's not dead yet.
He
And
got
that will
the
be
meeting.
that.
And Gama with the handshake.
Gama won, and he don't even look how there it is.
That's
there it
the
is.
one.
Yo.
Unbelievable turnaround. Wow.
Guys, if you know anything, if you
There
ever
it
see him,
is.
go talk to him. He has the thickest, most attractive accent ever. He's like, hello, Steven. I'm like, what's up, man?
It's Esteban.
Esteban.
Yes, sir.
It's so thick, so robust.
I can't believe it.
Look
Listen
at
to look at this
this
replay.
Look at this
First of all,
slam.
he was ready for every instance of V reversal. He let him spend it. He
Leon
knew
was
every
prepared.
option.
He
And this is where I lost it, Steve.
Son of a-
You thought you were getting out of this corner. No, sir. And Gama.
That's when you reach up and clean the dust off the top row. She was like, oh, I forgot about this.
Oh, you thought it was done? We were never done. We just getting started. I liked it. Well, I actually fell off my seat on that one. I don't know if anybody caught it, but I fell off my seat.
Didn't I tell you?
What?
I told you from jump. You was over here talking about Neon like
no,
he
but-
was the bee's knees.
But it was great,
The coolest
though.
thing since sliced
that
bread. And my
replay
boy
was
Gama came in
pretty
here and
sick.
was like, I don't care about none of that.
He beat Takeuchi.
I don't care about none of that. I'm Gama.
Gama beat Takeuchi. It's pretty amazing.
Tell your mama. All right, let me stop. All right, let me quit. I'm popping off.
Tell
four.
your mama.
Look, the players, they live vicariously through me, man. That's where my energy comes from. One of these beats is to suck up the energy of the calmer players to let it shoot out on stream for you guys. Just shoot out. Shoot out.
One more time, just
shoot out.
Okay, I had to gift that. So, pool BA2. Shoot out. Takeuchi put into losers already by Gama. So, I know that also Ricky Ortiz was in that pool alongside Neon. So, Ricky's in losers. El Chocote's in losers. Takeuchi's Akuma's in losers in pool BA2. For those of you following along and want to know the status of where we're at in the pools, that's a pretty big deal. That was a pretty hefty pool.
Developments. We have developments here from Socal Regionals. Lots of things have happened. People are in losers bracket. People are still in winners bracket, and we are just getting started.
It's pandemonium, Steve, here at the Ontario Convention Center, and we have not stopped any of the action here.
Well, it's not going to stop. As we see our next stage, we're going to have Fuudo versus Mr.
Commander Jesse.
Hesse. You do not pronounce the J, it's Hesse.
No, you pronounce the J.
No, it's
No,
Hesse.
he's
We've
down.
talked about this. He told me Hesse.
No, that's not correct.
No?
That's actually incorrect.
Right.
That's against the lore.
Okay.
That's definitely
Well,
fan-made.
He's a little taller than me. It might have
lot
been
taller.
clouded by the beard. It might have been clouded by the beard.
It's like
the word
you heard
got
it on the
caught
way
up-
down and
I
it got
heard on
caught
the
by
way
the
down.
beard.
You
Gotcha.
know, it's like a rumor, man. It changes the more people that it's filtered to. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the truth, it's
That's
always
fair.
a little different, you know?
Pretty tall individual. I have a hard time hearing him myself, but I'll tell you what, he's here representing body count fighting. Machinima's own. Kudos to them, doing great work in the community. And again, we're going to see, we've seen these two fight each other over in a little program you worked on, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? A program that I worked on?
Yeah.
Well, what's program? Oh, you mean the Challenger? Yeah, he was definitely one of those people who might not have been exposed to the world of Commander Jesse, the most interesting player alive, right? Because he has the beard. You know, you get it. Anyways,
Gotcha.
he is definitely one of those guys that has been constantly, year after year, he's made, I feel like, a significant mark when it comes to Street Fighter V
Yes.
to kind of level up his game. And a lot of people who weren't familiar with him definitely got introduced to him through E-League, as well as being one of the top contenders on there. One of the most, I feel like not decorated players, but one of the strongest upcoming players here in Street Fighter V.
He beat Fudo in his round robin. You know that, right? You were there.
I was there, bro.
That's why I was mentioning it. He beat Fudo at E-League.
The Fuudo.
It was
The
great.
Fuudo at E-League.
And that's why I'm very excited to see this run back. Commander Jesse versus Fudo out of the corner. Yeah, he's nitpicking at the damage. The body splash, very effective.
I like the walk down. That standing medium kick so good for Mika in this matchup. Moves her forward just a little bit. Have to be careful with the lows. Dhalsim typically with
Oh
slower
my
buttons.
gosh.
Big
Ever
confirm.
elusive. Commander Jesse. And I like it. He's switching up between anti-airs and maneuvering to the other side. Anytime Mika jumps, but here comes the mix-ups.
Side switch.
Same side.
Oh,
you lied
no.
to him.
Oh, tries to activate. Jesse ready with the slide. Leaves her in the fire. He had tech for the anti-tech. That was godlike.
my gosh.
Techception. Throw out 2 of them. Make
Let's
some
go.
jump. That was so smart. Throws out the EX, gives him time to react, gives him 2 hits on top of that just in case he was still going through the B skill. So smart.
Perfectly executed plan from Commander Jesse, both on offense and defense. Fuudo, my gosh.
Back dashes, the drop kick goes right for the confirm with that back medium kick. Yo, Commander has set.
I'm never going to call him that. Don't ever.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Every time.
Oh!
Uh-oh, my boy's going in. He's going in. He's going in.
And what's he going to do after that?
It's about to. No,
He's going to go.
Oh, the chair. You cheater. Oh, wow.
She has another one on deck. It doesn't matter what your name is. Commander Jesse's going to drill at the ankles. Commander Jesse's got a commanding lead. He's got 1 game, 2 rounds straight, no round brown for Fuudo.
Uh-oh, no round brown. And I feel like the more worried that Fuudo looks, the stronger he gets. Like, he shows it on, he's like, man.
He went straight to character select. We rarely get to see him do that. Now, okay, all jokes aside, the adaptations made on the spot from both players has been very, very back and forth. It still could go either way, but Jesse is just, I feel like in this very moment, he was 2 steps ahead of Fuudo.
Bro, when you see Dhalsim teleporting, one of the things you want to be aware is that he can come on both sides, right? The thing about it was, my boy Fuudo was ready with the standing jab to catch that teleport on both sides. I hate you, Cammy. I hate you so
Why do you
much.
What?
Because you didn't point it out first. You didn't point it out.
I set up the alley-oop for you, Steve, because I knew you knew the point. The
Okay,
thing is, it's just Fuudo hasn't had these opportunities to regain his momentum against the likes of Commander Jesse. He's just very elusive. He's changed up his options on defense a multitude of times in a matter of 2 rounds.
What's crazy is Dhalsim, typically, especially in the earlier seasons, was that character that you had to be careful teching against. You get a knockdown, full screen, teleport to the other side, you can get in trouble. I feel like that's what's happening right now. This looks like Season 1 Dhalsim all over again. And it's not that he doesn't know these opportunities, it's just the fact that he has tech to push him back in these situations, even when Fuudo was already prepared for it. He's 1 step ahead of Fuudo. I don't know many people that has ever been 1 step of Fuudo. I said 1 step of Fuudo. 1 step ahead of Fuudo. Jeez.
Gotcha. And already off to a great start. Fuudo just tried to lock him down. Yeah, V-reversal to kind of relieve the pressure, get out of that fire as well. Commander Jesse taking to the skies again. Great punch. Yeah, sweeping. Good whiff punish there. Stop the drop kick. Here comes the mix-up.
And he's literally moving before Fuudo gets the chance to move. He's got one more chance.
He dropped it. No, he did not. Oh, down. OTG.
Activate.
He caught him just dashing up low short.
Well, I can tell you right now, every other round, Commander Jesse was ready for those.
He's channeling his inner Dhalsim with the Street Fighter 2 soundtrack. I
looked over and you were doing the dance and it like freaked me out. All right, here we go. Jab.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just to make sure he's not doing anything else. Not jumping, holding his ground. Oh.
He caught him this time. Fuudo, huge swing. Into the giant swing, into the EX takeoff for landing.
Takeoff hard landing, huh? Not the wingless airplane?
No, I want to call it takeoff hard landing.
All right.
Wingless airplane is just too common. Don't like it.
Oh, man, I wish I had a shot at that look on your face. That was actually classic. That was Baby Joe. You were like, yeah,
I got it.
Got it. Okay, well, 1 game apiece just like that. But like I said before, we were looking at Commander Jesse in a commanding game 1.
Very clever.
1 step.
I wonder where you heard that.
I think I heard it earlier today when I said it. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like that first game, Commander Jesse was literally ahead of Fuudo in the thought process of getting away, keeping up the offense, as well as just some of the tech to stop Mika or Dhalsim from moving around.
Sure.
Literally 1 step ahead of Fuudo. Second game was completely different, however. The adjustments seemed a lot more set in stone for Fuudo, not letting him get to have those buttons out as active, nor was he swinging into his mini, and that gave him a confident game, too.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't a feeling of complacency. Wow, what a whiff punish. For Commander Jesse's side, where he got a very confident win over Fuudo. I hope that wasn't the case at all. But here comes
nice
Fuudo.
block. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes,
nice challenge.
sir.
Didn't work out, though. That's going to give my boy Commander Jesse a chance. Wow.
Yeah, with punish again.
Oh, he's ready this time. And this is what I was talking about. That first round,
big
punish. Commander Jesse's still ready, though. And look at this life lead right now.
Activation. He just wanted to get it out of the way. Yeah, the long Nadeshko, you saw both fingers up in the air.
But you got to remember, man, my boy Commander Jesse plays a little Mika himself, so he's a lot more familiar than you would probably give him credit for. This might be stunned. Oh, no, he go.
Oh, he caught him with the delayed tech. Yeah,
Wow.
you saw Jesse go for the throw at the very last second, and Fuudo was just in range to get the stun.
And you can see you can hear the crowd rallying behind Jesse right now.
A lot of people rooting for their SoCal native here at Southern California Regionals.
Teleport back once again. And once again, you see Fuudo just priming with that standing jab. Just in case he teleports to the other side, have to check him the minute he gets there. And it's going to make it a lot harder for Fuudo to get something started. But the other side, though, Commander Jesse getting started. Not blocking the Gale. Really close to stun right now. Gets the stun. Commander Jesse goes.
No, a little bit too high. Didn't get a full punish or a punish whatsoever.
Oh, wow. Clipped him out of the... Oh, once again, still checking, but he's going back a little further. Spins the bar. Final round here. Pools action. Commander Jesse versus Fuudo. Man, this is touch and go. Second game, completely different. Come on, Fishes, you're pushing me away from the monitor.
I can't help it. I can't help it. The game's so exciting. Fuudo trying to get out of that range, dashing right up into his face, getting ready to see if Commander Jesse's going to throw a fireball. That's the only way he closed the gap the last round. Wow.
And typically we've seen Commander Jesse a lot more active on the buttons, but we saw in that second game Fuudo there to try to stop him. Now he's teleporting a little closer to him, which is going to make him go a little further, able to check from further distances. And now Fuudo in control as he jumps into the corner, eats a crush counter.
Juggle.
And the side switch. Look at the damage.
She is bleeding, Steve, and whiff punishing. He's not phased. Fuudo is still going to go to the game plan. He needs to close the gap, but Jesse, again, he's ready for it.
Oh, wow, the classic. And he's going to get the corner with this. Doesn't take the damage, instead takes
Activate,
the position.
there's the carpet, there goes the gray life. He has to sit there and take some of that. No, he's
Hold
out
the
of there.
screen.
He's out of there. He's fine.
Still got a little gray life on top of it, but that's just, look, ready, still ready. Still ready for the teleports, holding back. Jumps, that was still really good. One of those instances in which if you would have switched side, you still would have got hit by the jump roundhouse.
Oh, another piece of damage there. Commander Jesse, he's one more away from taking it over Fuudo. The weight. Wingless airplane. There's the view reversal. Get off me. Jesse again. One more touch. He got it with a standing strong to the face. No Nadeshko. Jesse puts Fuudo into losers.
And what have I said? Every time Commander Jesse, ever since the inception of 5, have been making these steps, putting these names on the board, putting these notches on his belt. Fuudo, another name on that long list of competitors, world level, that Jesse has beaten. My boy Commander Jesse.
And you see the Godfather himself by giving him the props he deserves. Big shout outs to Commander Jesse, taking it over Fuudo once again on a grand stage such as Southern California Regionals. We couldn't be any more excited for the amount of matches, just as you should be excited for 50% off and getting your hands on some of the costumes of Street Fighter V, up to 70% off, and the seasonal bundle. And again, all of this is back on sale just in time for the rest of the Capcom Pro Tour, as well as the exclusive Sakura Akuma Champions Choice costumes, part of the CPT 2018 Premier Pass as well for $20. All the proceeds going towards the Capcom Cup and the tournaments as well, going to the players.
And of course, just so you're up to it, Season 3 characters are available now. Stay up to date. Of course, this is the latest season. Sagat and G, the newest characters added. Please be aware that you can get those right now, and you're going to see quite a few of those here at Socal Regionals. Of course, you're going to be seeing a lot of these bad boys. The Razor Pantera, of course, rzr.to/SCR2018. Use the code SCR2018 and get yourself a keychain and pin set when you order from Razor.co. Of course, these comfortable chairs are provided by Vertigear, and you can use code SCR18 to get 10% off. That code goes through the 17th, starts on the 14th. Get you one now if you want to be sleek, cool, and comfortable. Much like these arcade 1-up caps where you see here, they have all the classic games, and they still have that static mesh custom layout there for your design. Of course, you can get those at arcade1up.com. That is the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Cup Pro Tour.
And you want to be nice and cool with the Victrix Pro AF playing under pressure with these headsets, no big deal. You got the cooling mechanism, the enhanced audio. Again, Kaba's wearing it for a reason. Victrix Pro AF.
And you're here for a reason, and that is the Capcom Cup Pro Tour at Socal Regionals, SCR 2018. Hashtag it. Tell people you're watching it with your boy Tasty Steve and Vicious. And we're still not done with matches because UYG Oil King is up on the stage, and he's going to be going against one of our brightest stars. See what I did there? It's going to be Shine.
Oh, I know all about the Shine. But hey, we're not going to get into it just yet, I believe. They're going to be getting up, ready to go. Hold on, they're just hanging out just a little bit.
But I think we have to take a break. I think the roll of the dice says...
Yeah, don't go yet. Okay, calm down over there. I had to
we
make sure.
I had to make sure.
Yeah, Oil King just had his shorts hiked up a little bit too high there. So.
Okay, well look, guys, we need to take a quick break. But when we return, there will be more Capcom Cup Pro Tour action here from Socal Regionals when we return. Please return.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! No limit! I'd do it if I were you. Go!
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me! Don't move!
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth! Dare you challenge the king?
Both players effectively in loser's bracket. Quick shift there between looking for jump-ins and taking control of the ground there from Bonchan. Yeah, he's mixing that up pretty well right now. Yes, perfect. So he really is on top of both.
You can see much more aggressive style from Bonchan now. Diffused by a well-placed stand roundhouse command throw now. Wow.
I was just going to say, I feel like the command grabs are working all over the place. He went for it again,
yeah.
but too late. He was playing safe in case of Dragon Punch.
Bonchan really wanted to counter that dive kick, but it wasn't whip. Oh, see, again, same timing. That is the third time he's done that in the corner. I feel like when he sees Kazunoko jump right there, he just knows the uppercut and try to trade with that dive kick.
Now got to navigate these Tigers getting back in. He has Ultra 2. Kazunoko looking for it. Yeah, you see the range. He's waiting. That's the range where Yun can get in. Yun can respond with Ultra 2. Oh, the weight. Bonchan so close to getting the chip. Oh, empty jump low.
Wow.
Empty jump low.
Wow. Kazunoko stealing that round. Oh. Uppercut trade, so he gets that towards roundhouse juggle.
There you go. Okay, Bonchan now getting into the corner, willing to pressure a little bit.
Ooh, no uppercut.
That's true, yeah. So
Bonchan with a very significant life lead right now.
Yeah, you see Kazunoko trying to feign. Oh, yes. Going in. It's a range where Sagat doesn't have the best buttons, so you see him going in with Tiger Knee. It's really what that's about. Trying to do what he can do.
The fight is underway.
Yeah, good for Bonchan. And he gets the grab again. As scared as people often are of pressuring off, here's the up kicks.
Oh, and a whip uppercut, so now we've got a close to stun situation.
A little bit of space built, but Kazunoko is really waiting at that range a lot of the time. Yeah. Oh, perfectly placed.
Yeah.
No, the mistake and not
canceled.
FADC, right,
yeah.
not canceled. Oh, both players know whoever gets the next hit could take it. All right. Oh, it's grab again. And that might be a death situation. It is 2-1.
You know, Kazunoko have been doing delayed wake-ups in those situations a lot of the times. That's after the throw. Bonchan has been throwing the Tiger shots a little bit early. But I think he just sensed it this time that he was trying to change it up into not doing a delayed wake-up, maybe to throw Bonchan off, but Bonchan all ready to go. Got him with that meaty fireball. Unwinnable situation as we had talked about before.
So now it's match point and tournament point for Bonchan again. And again, he gets the grab. It's like when Yun was getting command grabs. Now they both had that same read against each other. Oh no!
Look how much damage Yun has already taken.
Yeah.
20 seconds, just getting stuck in the corner like that.
And he's getting chased as well, not something he's accustomed to.
Like
by anybody, but especially by Sagat.
How do you push a Yun into the corner like that with Sagat? Oh.
He is so good. Match point, tournament point.
Yep,
on the line now for Bonchan.
Second time at tournament point for Bonchan. Can he claim it this time? This time, it looks like Bonchan is feeling a little more confident.
Yeah, I agree with that. But we do see very early in this round, more pressure from Kazunoko. Yes.
Beautiful punish to the focus attack. Kazunoko will not die.
He really does look more determined in this round. Trying to give it 100%. Trying to execute fully. Oh,
here we go.
Well placed. He is staying alive.
Kazunoko will not die. He will not give Bonchan this satisfaction of not only qualifying it, but by doing it, winning first place.
Ooh. Okay, here's Bonchan. Kazunoko caught in the corner. Oh, perfect. That is the right range for that. Oh, and he got the corner for himself. I love it. But pretty light pressure there. Yeah, you can see, he's scared about Dragon Punch. Dragon Punch did come. Now we're going to get Ultra. This could be almost, it's not going to close it out, but the setup afterward, the situation afterward is so favored for Bonchan. As much Ultra and Super is on Kazunoko's side. Oh, really? Is that what he meant to do?
I think
oh,
so,
here it is!
It's going to give him this.
But he needs more. Oh, he's not going to get more! It's Bonchan!
He went in for that final hit. Bonchan met him with the stand roundhouse. Bonchan is going to take it over Kazunoko. He is your Southern California Regionals 2015 champion. You can see.
Of course, the Razor Panthera is the official arcade stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Vertigear, the official gaming chair for the Capcom Pro Tour. Victrix, the official gaming headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And Arcade 1-Up is the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour. Welcome back, everybody, to Southern California Regionals 2018. I'm Sajam. This is
Mr. James Chen. How's everybody going?
Man, I almost just bounced out of the screenshot. I almost leaned all the way back. I thought there was a lock.
Dang, yeah,
I thought my
right.
lock was on.
What have Jeremy and Steve been doing in these chairs?
You
man?
can never.
Like,
They're a couple of troublemakers, dude. I'm telling you right now. I know from experience. Tasty Steve is a troublemaker. You can't trust him at all.
all right, but we are still going on with the current set of pools, and we've just had some crazy matches. I just got word, was it that Kazunoko just got upset by Gustavo, so he's going to be playing Daigo next.
Yeah.
We just had Commander Jesse beating Fuudo.
Fuudo,
to make
that was
it
a
out
crazy
on win.
match.
Dude.
Tokido was in loser's bracket. I say
Yeah.
was because he's now out of the tournament.
Whoa, who did he lose to?
I'm not even sure, actually, but it's, man, it's
Shinakuma
already over.
666
Yeah,
strikes
Shinakuma
again.
666.
Oh,
he
no.
lost to the Mika. Oh, my. So when I was looking through the pools.
He lost to Chakote?
Yes.
Oh,
when I was looking through the pools, I was like, this guy's a landmine. People don't know. If you haven't seen him stream before, super talented player, right? And when I saw him in the bracket, I was like, uh-oh, this is going to be super scary. And there you have it. We're closing out the final set of pools today. So the first pool set for SCR 2018 started at 6 p.m. It is now 8 o'clock, and we're just doing the finals of the pools. So you guys are just going to get action, 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 and then we'll start again tomorrow at noon Pacific time, in case you guys are curious. We'll have all the way from the pools to the top 8 tomorrow in a nice little, like, I think 8 or 9 hour chunk. So we got some great Street Fighter action coming up. UYU's own Oil King versus Shine.
Shine was doing super well in the team tournament. In fact, his team, I believe, won the
They
tournament.
did. It was him, Knuckle and Gamerby. And Gamerby tweeted a picture, and they're all doing the esports pose, their arms are crossed, and he's like, thank you to Shine and Knuckle for carrying me in the team tournament. That's like the best feeling is when you get smoked in the team tournament, but your teammates are the best. You're like, yep, everything went great.
I think that's probably, one of the only team tournaments I ever won. I think I had Justin Wong on my team, so you know.
Yeah, that's just how it happens. Like, there's definitely people who have won team tournaments without ever winning a match.
Oh, yeah.
Oil King Shine. You've already mentioned Shine, team tournament champion, Oil King. Had a really successful CPT lately. He's already in like the top 10 for CPT rankings overall.
He just won his first premiere in the Hong Kong tournament. He went to DreamHack Montreal and didn't do as well as he thought after he was eliminated. He literally said to me, I am playing so bad right now.
Yeah, exactly right. That's how it feels. And he gets the dizzy already.
So it
Jump
looks like
in.
things are going much better for him right now. So great start for him here.
Yeah, that was a clean pickup. Back throw for the dizzy. I like that he tick jabbed first because you expect back throw there, and then he just delayed it slightly. Good way to do it. Starts with that mixer. One of the best moves Rashid has, right? It's that horizontal movement across the screen. Hard to poke into it. Crushed.
covers a lot of that horizontal space. Even when you jump, it catches you out of the air as well. But nice conversion for Shine with the EX Rida. Now trying to get Oil King and keep him in the corner, but that's, yeah, see, Shine was aware of that. He tried to catch him out of the air.
At EXTP. Oil King loves the uppercut. He's a big wake-up uppercut kind of guy. As the V-trigger activation, 50-50 here.
Is that just a Taiwan? Oh, there's that Shine trick. He loves that trick.
The walk under standing light kick, it makes you like teleport to the other side. It's like the trickery of it, and then he gets the jab.
And not only that, but she's facing that way.
Yeah.
So you think that's the side that she's on, just visually.
There's another one, brings it out, EX.
You're right, man. This is a Taiwan trait, I think.
Yeah, him and Garen B, they just be uppercutting. And the nice thing about Oil King, too, is that when you start to respect those uppercut, he's going to, like, wake up crouching medium kick mixer.
Yep.
Like, he is not afraid to do it, right? Like, even on those -2 situations, he's like, yeah, guess what?
Well, here's a big punish opportunity for Shine. Went for the throw, but Oil King ready for that.
Takes the forward throw. A lot of meter for Oil King, too. Oh, this is going to be a good 50-50 instant overhead or low.
Oh, side switch.
That was a sick setup from Shine. Working on Dizzy here. Throw. Sets him up. Nice block.
Jeez, yeah. Patience right there from Oil King.
More plus frames. No DP out of there from Shine. Gotta watch roll kick activate. No, instead overhead.
What a block on that overhead, and it back throws him. Actually, I don't know if that was the right thing to do, because now he's out of the corner.
Yeah, it was just a defensive throw. He was trying to block and then throw.
Oh, no,
the buffer!
That was supposed to be a whiff buffer, but Rashid ran up and blocked in time. That was just an empty buffer that you're hoping misses, so the uppercut doesn't come out, and if he gets in range, he's getting hit.
Exactly.
But somehow Oil King blocked
it. It was like the tip of his short shorts. He just walked right up in there. He just was like, boom, crouching medium punch, buffered it, didn't matter. So first game Oil King, and unfortunate error for Shine, but a really competitive first match.
Those shorts, of course, official UYU.
They are. They got the UYU shorts. Smartest decision they might have ever made. That's a good choice, for sure. Tries to check with that crouching light kick after him. Didn't quite reach for the punish. Rashid crouching light kick is excellent as a 4-frame punish. It reaches so far. It's a really useful move in so many different situations where other characters maybe lack a meaningful punish.
Nice use of the V skill all of a sudden from Shine. Twice that he's leaned out of the crouching heavy punch range of Oil King. Oh!
Yeah,
you're
clean
not gonna
crush.
eagle spike me at all.
Walks up, trying to find pressure. In that situation where he jumps off the wall, you see that he faked it. Shine backed up to give him space, and then Oil can just run up, goes for the jump out of the corner.
Yeah.
It's conditioning, right? He's gone off the wall so many times now that Shine's already thinking about it.
And it's beautiful because he has 2 different ranges that he can jump off the wall or not do it at all. So.
Yeah, you can just back jump, and you're just like, well, all right.
Here comes the whirlwind. The Isar's coming.
Ooh, got counter hit after.
This time forward throw, and here we go. Plus frames. Is he going to do it again? No, he goes for the cross-up jump. So he corners himself, but he gets the frame trap and the stun.
Yeah, that's going to be the dizzy and the kill. The worst thing that you can get hit by, Rashid, is standing medium punch, canceling EX Whirlwind, because he gets a combo off of it. It's plus on block. It's really, really good. Match point now for Oil King over Shine. Oh, the cross-up! That was messed up. He wasn't ready. He was already moving forward. He was like, excuse me?
So much to the point that he missed all of his buttons in the air. Almost seems like he was still a little trying to figure out, get his bearings straight.
Yeah, I like that V-skill usage from Shine, but just a call out on Oil King on the jump forward, right? He was like, look, I know what you're going to go for here. A lot of Ibuki players do it. He was ready.
And we already saw Oil King ready for the command dash from Shine. Shine trying to get out of there with a crush counter. Heavy kick potentially maybe, but...
Ooh, he tried to walk up and reset him. He wanted that dizzy, but this gives Shine a big chance.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, he tried to juggle. He just missed it.
Yeah, he was put airborne because of that V-reversal attempt turned into the forward heavy punch. Activates. Oh, he tried to walk and block. Last chance here for Shine. Wake up buttons.
Well, here's a good start right now. Oh, just a backdash to escape any pressure. Oh, he got him with it.
Not going to kill, though, and the throw. Shine brings it back.
Shine is still in this.
Man, that was such a scrambly, crazy end of the round, and Shine was just like, walk up throw. Please kill him. Perfect choice. Gets the job done. Oil King now on all kinds of offense. Finds a little low.
Here we go, into the corner. But again, both of these characters with such high damage output capability.
Yeah, and they're good at escaping the corner, but also Rashid has such good tools at keeping you there with his heavy mixer.
Oh, here we go. He got it with the hit into the EX, into the Shuriken. Sorry.
Yeah, comes back on the other side. As always, it always comes back. It's one of the nice things about the Shuriken. You can always rely on good old faithful Shuriken. See those buffers from Shine. Crouching medium punch from way downtown. He's trying to buffer into that kunai or the uppercut like we saw earlier.
Oh, no anti-air. Wasn't ready for that, but going after him with that V skill again, trying to lean back. Building little meter as he's doing this. It's not much, but it's enough that he can probably get another shuriken later on this round, which could be crucial for him to make the comeback.
Yeah, unless he gets hit right now, he's likely to have another V-trigger. Uh-oh.
Here it is. V-trigger's ready to go. So if he can get one more hit, one sequence could do it for him. But look at all that meter on Oil King side.
Oh, tip! Yeah, nowhere to go, and that's going to do it. Nice from Oil King. Runs up, does the mixer, and when it hit there, no escape. It's one hit. You can't V-reversal it. He didn't have meter to uppercut or anything out of there. Stuck. Oil King moves on out of the pools.
Just great awareness right there of Oil King on all the resources that are on the screen at the time. He's like, you don't have any meter, you just have this V-trigger. That's not going to help you here at all. Just went right in there and said, if I hit you with this, it's game over.
He actually has one of the better critical arts to chip, too, because like it's just a vertical pillar and it hits one time. So it's like, it's not like a V-reversal or a critical art that hits like 9 times. So you block the first hit, V-reversal, right? Like you're just out of there. But it's just like one hit, boom, it happens.
And it puts all of the damage of the chip in that one hit.
Yeah, it's just a one hit of chip, and that's all you're going to do. You're like, well, I guess I'm not V-reversaling out of this. Like, I'm just stuck. So it leads into a pretty good situation for itself. Means we're going to have some more matches. I'm looking at the matches we have coming up next. It's crazy. We have Fujimura versus Toy. Ooh. And that is, I believe, winners finals of their pool. Echo Fox Justin Wong versus Liquid's John Takeuchi. Daigo versus Strider, who you mentioned earlier. And Kazunoko still on the loser side of that pool, by the way, just as a heads up. And Sako versus Moke.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I was talking to Alex Myers, I believe it was, and he said Toy sent him to losers. This is a player right now who just has so much success, yet a lot of people are not talking about him. I don't think he's getting the proper respect to his name, because Toy has been doing amazing in a lot of events. So,
you were drilling it in there. I'm like, tell him, James, put some respect on the man's name. I was like, yeah.
Exactly, and I'm excited to see him here going up against Fujimura. Of course, Fujimura at one point in time, everyone's like, this guy's definitely the best. Or like the top 3.
Number one on the rankings currently, ahead by like he has so many points. He could like donate his points to anybody and they would be in CPT. If he gave half his points away, he would still be in like the top 10 probably, and still like put somebody else in there. It's like crazy.
Trickle down CPT.
Yeah, trickle down CPT economics. You got to learn about that. That's why, like, you know.
Capcomonomics.
Yeah, Capcomonomics, the Bison Bucks. The value of the Bison Buck would drop so much if he started just handing them out. He's up against Toy here. Toy, who you guys are probably familiar with if you watch some of the online events. He answers a lot of them. Really talented player, and obviously has made it into winners finals of this pool against Fujimura. Can't wait to see this one, and I can't wait for people to kind of, as you mentioned, just like put some respect on the man's name. Extremely talented with Bison, has like a very patient play style, but knows when to turn it on, which I think is like the perfect combination to be a Bison player.
Right. But, you know, he has to go up against Fujimura. We already saw a little bit of how scary Ibuki can be for Shine, but
he's the best. My favorite thing that always happens is every time Cien's plays on his stream and he does something super sick, he goes, man, my Ibuki is so sick, except I'm not as good as Fujimura because he's the best, but I'm the second best. He has to like stop and be like, you know, Fujimura is that good, that talented.
Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine if Toy could win this? That would be a great way to cement hit. Then some people will definitely be putting some respect.
Put some respect.
Fist punching right now in the microphone here.
Put some respect on this man's name. Fujimura, a man who's extremely patient. Set up here. Gonna hit in the front. Yeah, nice block.
I think I hurt my hand doing that.
That was a beefy punch. I'm impressed. You know, notice Fujimura uses the V skill a lot to pull himself away from popular block strings that you're going to see characters use. And he's also extremely confident on the ground as well. He has great anti-airs. He's like super aware. That was a nice punish from Toy.
Yeah, we're talking about, you know, good characters like Ibuki, but we have Evo winning M. Bison, a.k.a. Dictator right here. So.
Man, I'm happy. Nice whip on it. Oh, man.
But it's too far. Still coming. It's still coming.
Fujimura, man, he's like, oh, you're just going to whiff right there? No problem. Reaches back in the pockets, pulls out another one of those kunais. Nice buffer to interrupt.
Oh, he just woke up with a throw.
Yeah, back throw. It beat the heavy kick, which he tried to use to catch him out of that, but Bison throw range is huge, right? Very, very hard to walk back and throw bait this character, or actually even like situations where you just think you're out of range, that throw is a threat. Oh, it hit in the front because he backdashed. Toy was trying to block cross up.
Still has a good corner position here right now. Nice backdash. Not going to let him get out of there, but of course, side switch makes him lose his charge. So that's actually a smart way for Fujimura to get out of there because he knows he can't take a ton of damage.
Yeah, he's not going to do like stand like a flame at that range.
Right.
Nothing for you to really worry about. Fujimura scheming. Oh my, you cannot jump again.
14 seconds.
For the sake of all things good and holding the cross up, the double
but
cross
it was too far. It missed. Toy has an opportunity now. 7 seconds, but then the overhead.
He got hit by the target combo, man. The standing medium punch overhead target combo. You rarely see it. Toy wasn't ready. It was like he got hit and he was like, oh, I should block.
Right.
And he went to down back and it was too late.
And that's just the brilliance of Fujimura. He has every tool of Ibuki's at the ready.
He's a true ninja. He like knows every jutsu. He's like got every ninja tool at the ready. Like he's too prepared.
Oh my god, the cross up. And now pressure. Look at this. How long has Toy just been on the defensive? But here we go. V-trigger activation. Not going to spend any meter on the EX.
Yeah, stayed in the front. Dash through this
now
time.
he's going to
Big
spend
damage.
some meter.
And the dash through again. That's like the classic, right? Stand in their face, wait, dash through.
But you see how he delayed it. Like, he didn't dash through so that he would end up on the other side as soon as she got up. He gave her enough time that when she hit the button, it went the wrong direction.
Yeah, just like whiff the throw. Like, oh, nice punish. Quick rise on that whiffed uppercut off the crush.
Yeah, Fujimura there thought he was close enough for that uppercut to connect.
Yeah, just beating Fujimura to the punch like 3 or 4 times there. And look at all the damage he's gotten.
Jump light kick, I love it. It's like when you're aware to use a button like that you may have never touched, you know? You gotta respect that Air EX Kunai, but look at this, Toy with a great life lead.
Yeah, showing a lot of master knowledge. The dunk too. Man, Fujimura, we need like a hi-fi clip right now. He needs like a big shuriken. That's like a scary moment, but the EX scissor kick, the whiff happened. There was a little delay. EX scissor, and it caught him. Fujimura was blocking and then unblocked at the last second. First game goes to Toy here.
Put some respect on my boy's name here. Let's go, Toy.
You're out here fighting the good fight. They're like, look, there's a reason. #1 overall in points. He's won 532 Premier events this year. It's absolutely absurd. Like, his record is ridiculous. The crush, not the dizzy, but instant overhead with low.
Yeah,
no, baited. Yeah. Fujimura right back at you.
He's definitely one of the only players that has won back-to-back premieres, and I think he's done it twice, but Fujimura says, this is the respect that I am going to put on this man's name right here, okay? That's a perfect.
As beautiful as it can be. Yeah. Like, that needs to be hung up in like a museum. Everything went perfectly right. Dumps the resources, baits the throw, everything just goes perfect for Fujimura. And yeah, he can't find the comfortable spot on the ground where I think he usually sits against a character like Bison. Toy is just very patient. He knows when to interrupt with that standing light kick when things aren't real. Tick throw is broken. Of course, V-trigger on deck for Fujimura. Makes crushing medium kicks so dangerous.
Okay, just going to go for it after the V-skull. Oh, what an interception! But then just gets up and throws an EX Kunai right in his face.
Yeah, and the jump back from Toy. I like that to reset the space. Good challenge again. The EX scissor kick. Not going to kill.
Quite enough. Oh my god. Oh, but the super meaty Psycho Ball leading into the scissor kick caught Fujimura as he was trying to jump. Toy is at match point.
Yeah, just like that. The walk under. That was sick.
I can't believe he made it under. I really can't.
Every pixel perfectly calculated. Yeah, pick up off this into the scissor kick. Waited. He was looking for the throw. Or the reversal and didn't go for it, so. Jump back. Didn't get it.
Wow.
That was a sick block, too.
Oh no, made it right over the EX Psycho Ball to the other side. Turns the left-right into a throw mix-up instead.
Yeah, good choice. And then activates off the flame, stays in the front. You see that jab check. Didn't want him to dash through.
Watch out. Okay. Shuriken now out of play, so that's good for Toy.
But with V-trigger on deck, or with Critical Art on deck, this is super scary, right? One kunai is death. You cannot get clipped on the toes dashing by a straight kunai here. He will confirm it.
Oh, it didn't. Oh my god. But then Toy dropped his combo as well.
Okay, this is scary now. Out of V-trigger. Oh, and the kunai.
Are you serious?
You see him just fire from the hip. He sprayed the whole clip on him. He was just like, yep, throw them all. Dash forward afterwards. And that's like, when you're Ibuki, just doing that is a free way in once.
Yes.
So at the end of the round, it's always worth it because if it kills, great, right? If it hits, you kill him, right? If it doesn't hit, you get a 50-50 point blank, one more chance to win. Fujimura, really, really good recognition of the situation and his resources, and he ties it up one apiece. Man, I was giving him so much credit for that confirm, too. You made me look so silly, Fujimura. Artist formerly known as Yukidon, huh?
All right, well, Fujimura says, don't worry, Seijam. I got this.
He's got me
covered.
covered.
This, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Activates.
V-trigger, activation, not going to spend any meter. Went for, I'm not sure what he was going for. He just empty jumped it and didn't do anything when it landed.
Oh, yeah, he faked them out. He probably thought Command Dash was going to go through to the other side. Didn't do it. Fujimura all over him.
No cross-up.
No, in the front. And I guarantee it would have been jump, medium kick, jump, kunai release.
Oh,
and then you would have got hit in the front anyway. And,
I would have been screaming, the Cien!
Yeah,
the Cien!
unblockable, inescapable. Strong mix. And look, Fujimura, I think, has recognized that playing on the ground is too dangerous here. He just needs the maul, right? Which I think is a strong choice against a character like Bison.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you're on the ground, you're going to get crush countered by roundhouses and psycho axes. So let's just take to the skies.
Yep, all over him. He's recognized the weakness in the anti-air game, and he's just committed to it. Slowed down at the last second, and now this is the final chance for Toy here.
Almost feel like right now, after game number 2, when Toy was right there, that might have been the best chance for him.
So that attempt to jump jab, just in case it was a regular jump, got out of the way of the Devil's Reverse. Doesn't have to deal with it. And Fujimura waiting out this V-trigger, and he's pulling kunai.
Yeah, he is getting locked and loaded for another unleashing of kunai into a command dash potentially.
That's all he's looking for. Full clip now. He's just chilling. 2 bars available, not even in range of V-trigger yet, right? Fujimura with a comfortable lead.
He's got all this life, and he has more resources than Toy, so this is going to be an uphill battle for Toy right now. He's going to spend his only bar to get in. Oh, but he did nothing on Meaty, but still an opportunity. Bison can definitely snowball damage himself.
Out of the corner. I like that choice. Reversal. It's a punish no matter what. Fujimura always knows. He's like, you're going to do a -6 standing heavy punch on me? You better cancel that bad boy. He's too good, dude.
Yeah.
He's
just
too powerful.
The awareness in
He's
that
too powerful.
situation to go, oh, yes, heavy punch. That's a, like, I can just picture him like, if you could see Fujimura's view, like the data shows up, like he's like pulling it up like RoboCop or something like that.
Yeah, he's doing like the arithmetic, -6, and then do this, plus that, minus the thing, and then he just does that at the end and it says, I win. That's all he writes at the end, I win.
Equals, I win.
Yeah, because if you cancel it into something and it's a true block string, nothing comes out.
Right.
And he blocks. And if you don't, congratulations, Fujimura moves on over Toy.
There you go. But Toy putting up a great fight. Again, he's going to be sent to loser's bracket, so we still have more opportunities to put respect on my man's name. So
that's what I'm talking about. All those punches in a row. The one you did to make the noise into the mic, like you hit it hard. I was like, James, are you all right?
Actually,
you're handy. You're just like over there. Like, you're too strong for your own good.
I feel like a Smash player right now. My hand hurts. No, it's kidding.
Dang, it's a cold world we live in. But also, you should make sure, this is just a PSA for everybody out there.
Okay.
Stretch your hands. It's very good for your hands to stretch your hands.
Exactly.
Even while you're sitting here watching, it's good to stretch your hands if you play a lot of video games. It's very good for you.
I'm sure there are tons of people who do the same thing that I do, have a stream on while training mode is on, and you're just sitting there playing the whole time. Yeah.
You queue up for a match, and then you're just watching the stream or something. Stretch your hands. It's really good for them. You'll thank yourself when you're like, in the retirement home, and you're playing, and you're like, you're 85 years old playing on the arcade cabinet. You're like, you won't take me in Street Fighter 9, bro. You got nothing on me in that game.
I was sitting there. You're like, you'll thank me one year. I'm like, don't say 40.
No. 40 is like the new 25. That's what they say. Dude, everybody's gonna live forever.
Yeah. Of course. But dude, I'm telling you right now, fighting game, retirement home with nothing but all the consoles and all the old school games in there.
And stuff.
Dude, we would never have a problem with that. We would love that kind of
that's why you gotta stretch your hands. So that when you're in the retirement home, you guys can play games. It's just the PSA.
When I grow older, and if I ever come into an unhealthy amounts of money, I'm opening the retirement home for fighting game players so that when all of our kids ditch us, then we can all just go there and play fighting games forever and be content.
Perfect. That's exactly the plan. I like it. This side, John Takeuchi, you better stretch your hands right now, young man. You got a long life ahead of you, all right, against Justin Wong, who shouldn't stretch his hands because he does nothing. When he plays, he does so little that he'll be able to play until he's 95 years old. There's no way, ifs, ands, or buts. He is like the definition of like the turtle, right? That is by far and away. And I feel like against a player like John Takeuchi, it is a true test of dealing with someone who's so patient, who's willing to do nothing for so long. And that kind of a trying moment is really tough, especially on, I feel like, young players who like to play super fast generally.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is? You know, all of us have said this before. If Justin just learned a little bit more orb usage, he would be so scared. And he did before Evo. And then what did he do? He won a Premier last weekend.
Yep,
so,
DreamHack Montreal champion is fresh off of last weekend's win,
Yeah.
right? This is his first event since then. Obviously, it's just been a week. There is 7 Premier events back to back to back on the
So
Capcom Pro
ridiculous.
Tour. Next weekend, obviously, EGX, the regional final for Europe, and
Tokyo
we have
Game
Tokyo
Show.
Game Show.
Yeah,
So, yeah, this is a big one. There's been a streak of tournaments back to back to back. Lots of great Street Fighter action. We're continuing here
Has
with
there been
SCR.
7? I thought there was 5. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think this is the 5th one. The next weekend is 6 and
okay,
7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's absurd, right? So many different events on the CPT. To jump into this. Rashid Menat, I think a matchup that Menat players did not like last version, but now I think she fights pretty well.
Well, Justin definitely a fan of, you know, beauty with Mrs. Potts, so gonna go after him. And he's gone with a different color at every tournament, I've noticed. He hasn't been consistent with his color choice.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
He likes this outfit. I like the teapot.
Yeah.
Teapot is cool. I'm a big fan. The crush on the roll-in. That's one thing about Rashid. Susceptible to that standing fierce when he's rolling in because his counter hit state. So you just get crush countered and give Menat V-gauge, which is really bad.
And it just knocks you down, so you're back all the way to where you started. Oh boy, here we go. And in V-Trigger 2, he's going to be able to extend this
50-50.
combo to the other side.
Yeah, got the meaty jab into the standing medium punch. Baited the throw.
Oh my god, but not quite the stun.
So close. Justin with the back throw. He's going to activate for sure.
Yeah.
He's got to get those orbs out there.
Well, he's still sticking with it. Okay, there we go. And that's the power of the orbs. You see that immediately he just ran backwards. Takeuchi ran backwards. It's just a scary thing to have to deal with.
Ooh, he missed it low, and that's going to kill. Man, Justin played it so slow and steady, too, and that back throw not killing Justin earlier hurt Takeuchi so bad, but he was so close to bringing that round all the way back.
And it's just so crazy to me that Justin is able to win without ever, like, launching the orb that's not in a combo situation, you know?
He just uses that as a defensive shield to make, like, his ground game a little better.
Oh
wow,
my God.
This is one of those rounds that just sort of happens against Menat sometimes, right? It's hard to make it in, and then you eat all this damage. You have the juggle.
And he's going to be able to get the EX, and that should do it right there. And Justin going up 1-0. I mean, it's interesting because, I mean, I dabbled in a little Menat at one point in time, and I was playing her. I was like, these buttons aren't going to do it. I have to throw these orbs. Oh, this is the secret to Menat. And then Justin comes and he's like, nah, you can just hit buttons.
Never throw an orb, right? Like, yeah, he just sits there and sits on these buttons. He actually says, like, I don't throw the orbs because I want to keep the buttons. Like, I need those buttons. They're so good. And that was a good example of how it can feel against Menat, right? Super close round for Takeuchi. Next round, you just get hit by all these buttons from half a screen away. You never make it in. You get dizzied by a normal attack from half screen. It's that kind of playstyle and that kind of character that, you know, can just do that to you, and it feeds off of your own frustration.
Oh, well, there we go. Jumped in over a heavy punch. So now Takeuchi is in. So Justin's got to activate the V-trigger. Oh, never mind. Never
Not going to be able to kill off this, but he gets good damage. And the setup after. Throw will kill now. Nice and easy.
That's exactly what he went for. There we go. So Takeuchi now taking his first round versus Justin. So, and you know, there you see a bad Menat round. That can happen to Menat as well, getting rushed down like that.
Yeah, walk under, forward throw from Justin. Really good. He's got the corner positioning. You see, the way he delays his buttons too, right? Wait on the fierce, and then go for a big button. And his timing is so, like, off speed, right? That it's really hard to just jump in on him cleanly. Yeah, ready with the jump back jab. Look at this, pestering him on the ground all day. Takeuchi trying to find his way in. Activates V-Trigger 2.
Right. Justin trying to play as defensive as possible. Still doesn't have his V-Trigger because he hasn't taken much damage. Nice escape, but floaty jump got chased down by the spinning mixer enhanced by a tornado.
It's just great, too, because it travels you basically almost full screen and is 0 on block. Tried to bait that throw, but Justin's too solid. Sweep activate.
Oh, wow, nice, but the orb still traded out. Oh, what a juggle by Justin Wong, and he should be able to take this round.
You just had to stop in the middle of the set.
Did you see me lean forward and look at the monitor? I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, you actually got so close. You should be like calculating every last pixel.
Oh, man.
That was a very famous question you almost asked. So I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh, man. All right, Justin, match point now over Taco. Wow, still had time for the crouching heavy punch.
And that EX. Yeah, you got to be careful. It doesn't hit fully. There's actually so much recovery there. Pick up from Justin.
And Justin's so good at using his meter in those situations like that to build the space up again, just to get the knockdown and shove you away.
This is where John Takeuchi has to work. He's got to find some kind of activation point, maybe a heavy kick, yeah. Tried to bait the throw. Justin too solid, but there's the roll kick.
This little boy has never worked a day in his life.
Oh, that's a big pickup. Not quite the dizzy.
Oh, boy.
Back throw would be close here. Forward throw, not quite dizzy.
Oh,
EX Eagle.
he got him, and look at all that comeback from Takeuchi, and he is going to take that round, that game, and tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, and it's that one moment, right? That one time Justin was committed to backdash, Takeuchi jumps in, no anti-air, and that's where it starts, right? The round can just topple downhill from there.
That's it's really interesting because honestly, Menat is largely the new Dhalsim of the game. Like, she is the true Dhalsim of the game.
Yeah.
You know, keeps you out with these really annoying buttons, hard to get in, really good anti-air normals, but you get in one time and you can hope you can maul her.
Yeah, the big difference with her, right, is that she just builds so much bar, and she has an excellent V-trigger to secure the round back, right? Or try to punish.
And you can't hit her limbs.
Yeah.
That's kind of good. It's kind of good.
Dhalsim, she should just get like a ball that he throws off his limbs. Just extend the range a bit. V-trigger gone now for Takeuchi.
Look at all this gray help that's building up. Oh, Justin couldn't even get out, but Takeuchi had the combo there. Didn't quite get it. Now Justin with an opportunity. Oh,
wow, he baited a wake up and he did jump EX Eagle spike. Huge damage on this, so the EX is gonna kill.
He got it! Takeuchi now 1 round away from sending last week's DreamHack Montreal champion to loser's bracket.
That was perfect recognition from John that he's like, all right, he's definitely gonna respect my uppercut. I'm gonna wake up, jump.
EX dive kick.
Yeah, that EX Eagle spike, man, that was great. We're playing this nice and slow here. Big lead for Justin with that activation again. Takes the corner carry.
Nice advantage that Rashid has, that he can standing heavy kick over that standing heavy punch. Oh, here we go. Yep.
Side switch. Yeah, love it from Justin. Positioning so important, and he's got V-trigger. Jab, throws out the orb. That orb was not a threat at all, actually. It was the air one, but Justin's still in a great position. Has both the heavy orbs.
I think
that punish there on the standing medium punch.
This could all go down. Oh, the backdash in the orb. The backdash into releasing an orb. So you see the backdash, you're like, oh no, I'm coming after you. You forget that here comes, that she still has that bullet left.
Final round between these two now. Justin with so much bar too, as Menat just sort of always has meter, right? That's
final game, final round, as Rip would say.
The final round is what it is.
Final round.
That down jab check. Oh, whip punish. She got a little bit of damage. And that
he's
mixer.
in there, yeah. Oh, but too far for the throw.
That's
huge. Yeah, that is massive. That backwards throw. But look at this beautiful V-trigger activation into Eagle Spike to get the side switch back.
Plus frames, another throw for John. He's about to run out of V-trigger, which Justin jumps clean out,
that
activates.
That was so nice.
Eagle Spike again, yeah. And Justin not punishing it, so he's just going to take that opportunity to, you know, try to open him up, maybe hope that he hits a button or does a slide.
And he's just using the orbs for fear right now, which is beautiful.
Yeah, he's also realized that Justin maybe doesn't have the most dangerous punishes, so he's taking a little bit more risk with stuff like that.
But he's got to be careful of jumping right now, because Justin's got...
Ooh, that super so scary. He's looking for the low end of the confirm. John not biting.
Oh. Man, 30 seconds left right now. John has to find a way in, but he's just taking small chunks of damage again.
Justin just chipping away at him. He's almost out the mixer again. One last chance. John's in.
Oh boy, 18 seconds. Oh, Justin.
Oh, baited the throw. He's not going to die here, but this is it. The last guess wake up.
But Takeuchi blocked it. He knew that Justin was going to go for that. He knew the desperation was coming. What discipline right there from Takeuchi to not hit a button.
Man, that was beautiful. John, like, immediately run up, wait.
Yeah.
Got him. Like, as soon as that happened, you know, in his mind, John was like, yes, he did exactly what I wanted. And Justin definitely wakes up super a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He is the big, because there's no other reversal option for Menat, right? So sometimes you're just stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you're like, you know, I only have one option. And this is like what I have to commit to, right? So you're just like, I guess I'm going to try it.
And the beautiful thing about that is Takeuchi, you know, prefaced it with a run forward. It's just, it's this aggressive move. It looks like he's committing to something, but it's committing to nothing.
Exactly.
And he's able to block in the time.
And also we have an update for you guys that Chris CCH knocked out Fuudo in losers side Seattle. Young Guile player. I think he's like 16 years old.
Yeah, 16 years old.
Seattle. Super young Guile player. He also beat Gamer B and Oil King just the other day at Super Arcade.
Nice.
Which is honestly, like, for someone that young, incredibly impressive, right? He's a super talented player.
Chris
so
CCH.
Yeah.
But we are going to be coming up next with here for Street Fighter V. If you're enjoying this, okay, look, 50% off right now, limited time. So pick this up for PS4 right now.
Should also pick up one of these lovely rzr.to/SF5 apparel t-shirts. They come in black and white. If you guys are interested in checking them out, please do. They have a few designs that you can pick up, and they are excellent quality, as excellent as the Vertigear chairs we're currently sitting on, which you can pick up with promo code SCR18 to get 10% off their products through September 17. I believe that's Monday. And someday you could be the owner of this Arcade 1UP cabinet. They have all kinds of different fighting games. Check them out right now at arcade1up.com. And all the competition this weekend is, of course, happening in Street Fighter V, and you can pick up that game at 40% off. We just mentioned it earlier. It's available on PS4. Get all the season characters, 1, 2, and 3. There's some fantastic characters this season. Some legacy characters, if you haven't seen them. And the legacy of the Victrix headset has not quite been built. It's brand new. You can check them out now. The Victrix Pro AF headsets available over on their website. I believe they're testing them out at all these events. And as you can see, Daigo's rocking one right now. Big chillin'.
Check out this matchup coming up. Of course, both of them checking their social medias right now, checking to see if there's been any other upsets that can inspire them.
Man, Gustavo's arms are huge.
You know, it's interesting. You know, we were talking to Gustavo a little bit earlier, David and I, and, you know, he was talking about how, you know, he hasn't been around as much. We haven't seen him playing. But then G happened. And he said that he has just fallen in love with that character, and he's back all in right now just so he can bring power to the people.
Of Earth. That's how it works.
Yes.
That's the president right there. That's a man with charisma.
Power to the us.
I saw him point at the screen, like do the finger gun, and I was like, that's a man after my own heart. I didn't realize he was so cool. A matchup, we've seen quite a bit. These two have played countless times, especially they have a lot of sets in Street Fighter 4, and that's how I feel about Strider versus Kazunoko as well. They played at CEO a few years ago back in Street Fighter 4. They've had close sets at Capcom Cup before, as well as Daigo, Gustavo being a matchup you've seen quite a bit in the Street Fighter 4 era, but as well in this game they've played a few times. And I expect G, Laura Guile, a tough matchup, particularly in this season.
And another thing is he actually said that he believes that G fights Guile really well.
I think he does too. The thing about G is that I think his zoning without being leveled up, just being the regular old president, right? I think it's pretty decent. But his counter zoning is excellent because of his V skill, right? But once he's leveled up, he is, I think, one of the best zoners in the game. Like when he's level 2, level 3, I think he has comparable zoning to some of the strongest zoners out there, which is really, really useful for a character with also command throws and mix-up and, you know, like good air approach options. Like, he has so many good tools.
Yeah, definitely has the potential to be one of the strongest players in terms of character selection by the end of the season, or maybe even all the way through Season 4.
You see that stand light kick buffer into the lunge punch? Really, really powerful. And now that he's powered up like this, right? V skill to beat the booms, and then that projectile as well to back Daigo up. The big thing is you just can't get knocked down to lose it, right? So that's why throws are really scary for this character.
Which is why, you know, even getting hit by the sonic booms aren't as terrible, because at least you're not getting knocked down. Missed his juggle.
Yeah, because to get the proper thing there, to get the power up, you have to walk forward a little bit and then do back fierce into the V skill, right? But it's a little harder to do than just like the normal B&B.
Okay,
nice throw break. Yeah, powered up right now, so he's going to go to that wheel kick a little bit more, back to the able days.
Oh no, the upside down kick into critical art. Is this going to kill?
No, not quite. Maybe if he did crouching medium punch off the counter hit confirm.
Oh, wow, check that out, and he erased the sonic boom as well.
Ooh, you got to be careful with those lunges. Setting him up with the V skill. Got to watch dash command throw. You see he's buffering that crouching medium punch and standing light kick into that. Oh, nice punish.
Oh, yeah, a little too close. But that was also because Daigo walked forward just a little bit.
Yeah.
Gustavo probably expecting him to stay still, so that would have been a safe range for that. The crack kick, but unfortunately not going to work out for him.
It's one thing about Strider that he's really good at is walk back, standing light kick, or crouching medium punch buffer to whip punish. And then once he gets comfortable in that space, then he starts to dash up. Yeah, exactly like that. He starts to dash up in your face, and you're like, oh boy, I got to stick out a button. And then he walks back and whip punishes you.
His lore definitely has that light kick, empty buffer experience.
Yeah,
but look at this. Daigo is just coming in now. Building a lot of good real estate for him. Nice! Right over the EX Sonic Boom.
And he got the power up, so that enhanced projectile helping him deal with the Guile zoning a little bit better. Yeah, you can see, right? Multi-hitting fireball, anti-air.
That splash damage is so frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Until you knock him down, this is a threat, right? So hitting him with a boom, not enough. You need to hit him with EX boom or something. Activates off the EX. Look at the corner carry on this.
And into the setup for the command throw. He's going to get a juggle after this.
And now if you're Daigo here, you got to watch a second command throw as it'll kill you.
Nice.
Jump over splash!
Oh, man. It almost looked like Daigo just didn't recognize what was happening.
Yeah. Just like a late tech on his part, which is weird when someone's jumping above you, but new character you have to think about. I go a little out of range on the down jab. And now, see, this is the thing. Without being powered up here, oh, this is big. EX, walk up, back fierce. Yep, get that level. Oh, what a reaction.
Really?
And that de-levels him because of the knockdown, which is great for Daigo. You got to prevent the levels from getting up there on G.
Knocking him down is so important. Here we go. Opportunity to power up.
And he gets a meaty off of it. Yep. Power up into meaty is so powerful in the corner.
It's like they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Perfect timing for that. Oh,
and the command throw! The president of Earth. It doesn't matter if you're from Japan. He is the president of Earth for a reason. He walks up in there, that tick throw. And Daigo, the way he looked to the side like, what are these people putting in this game that I have to do? I've been playing Street Fighter for 30 years, guys. You're just going to put the president in the game? I've dealt with the mayor, and now I got to deal with the president? Come on, guys.
It's not just the president. It's the president of Earth, okay?
It's like punish Daigo over here. He's like, look, bro. I got to deal with in the modern era over here. Come on, guys.
I've never had to deal with a guy in a top hat before. What the heck is going on?
That's completely absurd. Why are you in a top hat?
And there you go, that fireball with the splash damage at level 3 presidentiality.
Yeah. Oh, and the wheel kick over. Yeah, you can only do that with EX or if he's leveled up like this, right? Love the V reversal to de-level.
Yep, and you can see now why that, you know, he might think that G is actually a really good character against Gao. Just a lot of ways to stop and counter the Sonic Boom.
Yeah, down jab buffer.
He needs to build the level now, though.
Oh, he didn't go for the level. He wanted Oki instead. Activates. Yeah, because he has V-trigger, he doesn't need to build the level. Just use it, and that would have got the job done anyway. Look at this.
Here we go, Gustavo at match point over Daigo.
Yeah, bringing out the brand new character, making everybody a believer, I think. Many people are seeing the strength of this character.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of knew that he was going to be a threat to, you know, just the general tier standings of this game, but not a lot of people have really put their faith in the character enough to switch away from their main just
Goes for Oki again. Okay, takes the level up this time. Command throw! Gonna be dizzy.
Yes, but a lot of hits there, so, or at least a lot of moves.
Reset him!
Reset!
He knew that the scaling was gonna be too high. Oh, didn't get the combo. Jump over again. Another command throw! He knows Daigo sits and waits. And that's going to do it. Strider over Daigo Umehara. Gee. I feel like in everybody's hearts in the world, they knew that command throw was coming. But Daigo Umehara is committed. Did he tip the hat?
He really did. Oh, dang. And now, power to the us.
Hit him with the light him up. He looked at the screen, and he let you, the people at home, know.
Light him up.
To light him up. Man, what a sick character. He's so cool.
Oh, man.
What a neat character. Well, he moves on out of his pool. I believe in winner's side now. He defeated Kazunoko and Daigo to make it out of his pool.
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're in top 32 now. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, you had to make it through these chumps like Kazunoko and Daigo, but, you know, he managed to pull it off. So
the president's too powerful for his own good. That's impressive stuff. You know, that's what's really cool to me is we get to see a lot of character variety, right? And there's a lot of variety in the character pass. You can pick up Season 1 and 2 and 3 right now in case you guys are curious, as well as the costumes available on the screen here. I'm sure all you Chun-Li fans want more costumes. You can pick up now, as well as the Champion's Choice costume, CPT stage, or the bundle combined together. Of course, all this goes towards the Capcom Cup and CPT, so we appreciate you guys with your continued support, and also support the game by picking up the Season Pass and getting G, who you just saw on the screen right there. If you watched that and you thought to yourself, that was the neatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Sick character,
yeah. Check him out now. Almost as sick as the Razor Panthera, my favorite fight stick, and of course the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Check him out now. Visit that link, rzr.tl/SCR2018, if you're enjoying it and enjoying the comfortable back support of this Vertigear chair, which you and I are sitting in, because we use promo code SCR18 to get 10% off all their products through the weekend, in case you guys are curious. And I'm curious why the people at home haven't picked up one of these arcade one-ups sticks already. You guys saw that amazing preview that Justin and Marn shot about how much they love it. I'm sure you guys are sold. Check them out now, the arcade one-up cabinets, if you guys are interested. And I'm interested in telling you all about the Victrix headsets, which have been used all through the CPT this year. Of course, you can pick them up at their website, Victrix Pro AF. Google that. Type that into your Google search bar right now to go ahead and pick one up. They are fantastic as SCR 2018 has been to me so far.
Oh, yeah. It's been a fun event, but Look, we still have a couple of matches. You hinted at one of them, Sako versus Moke. We're going to have El Chacote versus Neon.
Ooh, loser side.
And then we're going to have CJ Truth versus Shine. So we got a couple of US matches coming up. You don't want to miss any of these. We'll be right back, guys. Light it up.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go. I'd do it if I were you. Let's go.
It's all coming up Birdie!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me! Don't move!
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth!
There you challenge the king. You thought the fight was over. Rally together and prove your worth. Rise up and prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
I mean, there are a couple else in the world, but not in North America.
ISG 8th grade saw him pick Akuma.
Okay.
Unknown, crumbling laboratory. Your destiny will be determined here.
So we saw Mark Teddy go through 4-wood Akuma before, but now it's ISG 8th grade.
Right in there.
So both trying to figure out how the opponent plays so far. You can see Akuma was very light on control at the start. He wanted to see what Guy would do, and on Guy's side, he did nothing as he pressured for the first time against Akuma just to figure it out. But now that they both have some info, time to play a little bit more proactively, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing about it is, it's like Mark Teddy fills you out, and then he plays his game. And then he just does what he always does.
But he has to know the timings, right? Like he has to know when to do it. He wants the pressure, but like where, when, with which options, all that stuff is info you have to work on. So an escape. We've seen a few escapes.
Oh! Didn't get the full combo off of that. A lot of damage left on the table. Ooh, try to chase him down. Good punish. Gets the hard knockdown, but yeah. He saw the delay in that dive kick, which opened up the door for that EX Hurricane.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh! No, he probably wanted FADC, but why? I don't know.
That's like a little too fancy right
Maybe he wanted Fireball instead of what he got.
No, I mean, he went for Hurricane. I think he was trying to go for something fancy.
Okay.
And looked like Mark Teddy was trying to bait out a teleport there. You saw him jump, kind of like, hey, teleport, I'm in the air, and then he went off the wall. But actually, no teleports from 8th grade. And now 8th grade, you can see this is that side-by-side thing here where you get to, I mean, Marcus, I don't think he was looking. He's concentrating, but a lot of players do that where they glance over and take a look at their opponent.
Nice confirm there.
Because that's a sign, too, when your opponent might be thinking about a character switch that they don't feel confident. Oh, nice. Just goes for the throw. Mark Teddy is so common going for those low shorts, and this time gets the cross up, tries to fake the cross under.
Ooh!
8th grade didn't buy it, though.
Okay, chance now for 8th grade. Oh, you don't see that as an approach very often. Caution.
Nice.
Did go for it. Oftentimes in those situations, those little scrambles, you see Marcus force control with EX Hurricane, but it didn't come this time.
Might have been a little too close on that slide. Ooh! Blows up the focus attack, and then Marcus Teddy with an execution error. Accidentally did not cancel his run.
It's really just a lot of waiting on 8th grade's part, and once he sees Marcus come in at a range that he can take advantage of, that he does. Oh, boy.
There's that EX Hurricane that you said he likes to throw out.
That's right.
But didn't.
Oh, that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Maybe.
Wow, just do it.
Okay. Well, you don't need to build meter because that's the end.
Yep. There you go. 8th grade.
Akuma wins.
Taking game 2. Looks like he's trying to diffuse the concentration from Mark there. Talking to him, chuckling a little bit.
And there's the first hit. What's next?
Good punish. That standing forward, so crucial. Close standing forward stands him up now. Oh no, mistimed the throw. It's gonna give Mark Teddy a huge chance. Good damage and the corner. Oh, but it's...
A little bit more active play from 8th grade. I mean, he's not super active, but he is doing a little bit more in there.
Now, the ranges that Mark Teddy uses those slides are so unsafe sometimes. It's shocking how many of them he actually manages to connect, though. Oh, the throw mix-up.
Yeah, Chip will do it here. Let's see if he goes for it. No, he was very safe, and instead 8th grade now has a chance.
Yeah, I think he was trying to bait out that teleport again.
Oh, he wanted the EX chip. Oh!
Oh, that time it worked, but punish? Not quite there.
Now he has the EX. Oh! I was going to say, Marcus had just gotten EX Hurricane, and I thought that was what he was looking for, but instead, no.
Oh, he's telling the coach to go away.
This guy.
He doesn't want the coach.
Well, coaches are illegal. You can have one. A lot of patience there on 8th grade side.
Ooh, beautiful. That crouch fierce. Oh, no, that was unfortunate, but Mark Teddy not close enough for close roundhouse, which is what he wanted.
It's a little greedy.
Yeah. Ooh, that far stand fierce. Nice throw. Here we go.
He's on the verge of taking this one.
Oh,
I like the idea. I really do. Oh! Marcus is on the verge here. Oh, he went for that big bet. And no. And Marcus is none too pleased. That is for sure. That was a tough pool. That was a tough pool. I was not even looking at 8th grade.
You're watching the Capcom Pro Tour, brought to you by Razer Panthera, the official arcade stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Vertigear, the official gaming chair for the Capcom Pro Tour. Victrix, the official gaming headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And Arcade 1-Up is the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour. All right,
that was pretty impressive.
Back, everybody, to SCR. We are closing out the last few matches. We've only got a few left here to go on the loser side to find out who makes it out on the loser side.
Is the first match losers?
Oh,
or
the
winners?
first actually might be winners, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. But for sure, the next two are losers.
Yeah, and it's 3 out, right? 3 out in pools?
I think it's 2.
It's 2 out? Okay.
A good old-fashioned regular double in bracket. SCR, nothing fancy. You know how Alex Vi is.
Gotcha. Yep, it is definitely correct. The next match that was coming up is going to be Sako, FAV Sako versus Ponos Moke, and this indeed is a winner's side match. Sako, of course, just recently taking the Taiwan premiere event.
Yeah, there's been the last few events have been crazy actually, because we had the Taiwan event, he won, Fuudo won over in like Hong Kong, and then like Oil King in China, and then Justin in Montreal. And now, like, I feel like bodies are just hitting the floor all over the place. It's been a really wild event so far, which is cool, right? You want to see results. There's so many good players that it's hard for all of them to always win, right? So it's cool to see, like, a rotation of really, really talented players kind of, like, fighting for those top spots. All right, orb toss at the beginning, trying to control that space. Of course, like, Cammy is one of those characters that can get in awfully quickly.
I just got news that Daigo has eliminated Kazunoko.
Out in loser's bracket. All right, so Kazunoko out of the tournament. Daigo makes it out in loser side.
Sako, of course, with the... I mean, we see even him using the drills. That's another tool that we don't ever see Justin use. And perfect range on the slide to get the meaty as well. Sako is ridiculous. With a perfect here in the first round.
Yeah, our opponent is Moke, who made that switch to Cammy this season. He was a Rashid player before, obviously, and has made the adjustment since then over to Cammy. I think, you know, with his hands juggling a few games, playing kind of like a simple, straightforward, really solid character is a good choice in any game you play, right?
I was talking to Tachikawa about that, and he said that's exactly why Moke went to Cammy. So.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That was like the read, right? I was like, this must be, Rashid must like take too much work for him to think about. Just play kind of straightforward, solid character. A character that rewards you for just playing good Street Fighter, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's always a character to go to in these kinds of situations. Standing light kick check on the dash.
Oh, he tried to anti-air, but the V-trigger dive kick, not going to spend any meter, wants to stay close, but you know what? You're dead because this is Sako. I don't care what anybody says. That's it. He's going to do the whole thing. It's going to go here into the super. There you go. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Hopefully you guys have been enjoying SCR 2018 here on the Capcom Pro Tour. Man, Sako's really good. You know, when a player is that good at just clutching it out in the heat of the moment, hitting all these combos, it just makes your life as a commentator so easy. Because you just get that there's like, you know what's going to hit. You don't have to be like, if he hits the combo, it's like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. It's done.
Thank you, Sako. I appreciate that. He's got a family he has to get home to, right? He's like, let me just clean this up. Wow.
He's got a wife, he's got his baby girl, and he's got Uncle Mago as well.
Yeah, of course, Mago. Everybody knows Mago-san. That was the most adorable tournament when I've ever seen him. I was like, this guy Sako's too good.
I know, man.
A little too far for the completion.
Part of me is like, I don't know if I want to have kids. Then I see that, and I'm like, I totally want a girl. You know, it's like, come on.
This guy Sako's too powerful until he gets hit by Cammy in the corner. Moke's like, look, just because I'm old enough to be your son, all right? Just because you're old enough to be my dad doesn't mean I can't whoop you, all right? Let me just put some hands on you. Forget about that fancy combo. W on the board. EX drill out of nowhere.
Jeez, just to get in there and start the pressure going. Oh, man, I almost feel like that might have been a little too close. That Moke could have taken the advantage. Wow, the heavy kick taking out the EX drill dive kick.
Yeah, we wanted the throw. Yeah, that avoidance from Sako was great because the throw tech avoids that situation for Moke entirely. And if he gets the throw, great. But instead, he just kind of backdashed out of the way, made him whiff.
Yeah, so right now, sitting on almost a full V-trigger. Oh, gets a forward throw now. Now the critical art is a problem.
Yeah, super scary, right? And Sako's confirms are excellent. Orb control, super good.
Okay, but the orbs are all still there. Oh, he tried to get one on Wake Up. Didn't quite get it.
Yeah, he wanted backdash and orb toss. Baited with a neutral jump.
Oh, but it was a little too far. That would have been canceled, and the critical art had that connected. You know he was buffering. Oh, look at him just walk up. Oh,
yeah, he had the orb for protection. That's why he released it. Got to watch the dive kick here, though. That's so scary. And any threat on the ground, jump in. He's on full critical art. Oh my, if he hit confirm that and then the fierce. Okay, that was a heartbreaker. He had it.
Yeah, and you know, you were right though. I think he was worried about the EX dive kick. That's why he threw the EX orb up. You know, just to cover that space. Yeah.
He's like, all right, I got to stop this position from, you know, being a threat to me. Missed the dive kick.
Yeah, but it works out for him beautifully.
Yeah, life is like that sometimes.
What a beautiful confirm off of the stand medium punch.
Yeah, that jab, jab, throw, jab, activate.
You know what? Okay, here we go.
Reset.
Oh, no, he's going. Oh, there's.
Yeah, and it's cross up. Nice block. One orb left.
Okay, he went for the. Oh, caught him low with the sweep.
Good block again. Okay, it's you prepared. Oh, he reacted. No way. I refuse to believe. He saw the dash, the button after, not going to kill.
You know, he was definitely thinking critical art, so as soon as he saw that, the brain was already there to super.
And the jump back jab. Sako closed it out 2-0 over Pono Smoke. Man, that was clean.
Where's Ultra David? I need to talk to him about that Cammy V skill, man.
Look, man, I don't know. Wait, that was like a dash that he interrupted.
Oh, was
not
it?
That, yeah, it was like,
okay,
I think he tried dash crouching heavy punch or something.
Okay, I thought that was the V skill.
Whatever he did right before that was like, yeah, what was it? Let's see.
Let's see.
All right, there's dash, crouching fierce.
Dash.
Yeah, dash, crouching fierce.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're about to start a petition on the internet.
Right?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Caught him on the dash forward. It'd be like that.
That's the old eyes, man. That's the old eyes. Just didn't see it right.
Yeah, that was like, I fired that from the hip. I was like, crouching fierce? And it was hard to tell, actually. From that range, you never know. But, yeah, got him. So, moves out of the pool and winner side. Of course, we have a couple of U.S. matches that you mentioned coming up in losers bracket now.
Yeah, it's going to be El Chacote, who was the player who eliminated Tokido,
from
the tournament. And Neon, one of the premier Kolin players that we have. So
yeah, out of Atlanta for Neon, and Chacote from the Midwest, I think Michigan?
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm pretty sure Michigan is where he's from. Streams a lot on Twitch. Actually, I think both of them stream a lot on Twitch. If you guys want to catch their channels, check out some of their, kind of home streams. They're always good. And then on the other losers bracket match, we have CJ Truth, who had a great run over at DreamHack Montreal. I think he finished 7th.
Yeah,
and then Shine.
And don't forget CJ Truth also finishing 2nd at the First Attack in Puerto Rico.
That's true,
Only under Kaba, who took that tournament, and he beat Smug to get into 2nd place as well.
Nice, okay.
So.
Smug, who's had a really impressive last few months, and also is playing G a little bit now as well, which is great. Cool to see him kind of experiment with a different character, and a character that I think suits his playstyle very well, much like we saw with Strider earlier. And
he's got the boxer rush punches, and he's got a command throw without having to activate V-trigger too.
I know, it's like playing Balrog all the time, and he's got a fireball. It's like, what? Balrog needs a top hat, dude. Got to help the man out.
Yeah, well, there you see, of course, Neon on the left, El Chacote on the right, ready to go up against each other right now. Again, Neon and Nephew, and of course, Momochi, really keeping Kolin on the map right now.
A really good character. I think at the start of the year, she was fantastic. A little worse in this season, or in this version, but I think very, very good. She's kind of like outside of that top 6 or 7 character range, but then fighting for like the 8 to like 12 spot probably, right? Or like 8 to 15. She's one of those characters. Very, very good, but not quite there. And I think Mika, a similar range.
Yeah,
She's a very, very strong character. And both of these characters, I think you see a lot of success in the CPT for a reason. Very good. They have a strong comeback factor.
They're definitely doing the proper pumpkin spice here theme right now.
Oh, yeah, it's that time of the year.
You see right there, both of them rocking the orange outfits ready to go.
Man, I don't even think I've seen either of these outfits. I need to step up my game, I guess.
I think these are both pretty brand new. These are from the made package here.
Gotcha. All right, standing heavy punch buffer. That's probably one of the best things that Kolin has. Walk back heavy punch as a button. Yeah, that button right there is excellent.
And then the crush counter, we saw that at DreamHack Montreal. I think Momochi hit 4 crush counters with standing heavy punch in 1 round.
Yeah, they just add up, right? It's one of those moves that you can late cancel it, so hit confirming it pretty easy. What a beautiful punish. Walked up, cross up.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he took the time to walk up because he's like, look, these command throws have massive delay.
Man, double drop kick, no counter, standing fierce. Not a combo, but the empty jump on the other side. That's the part that messes me up. Empty jump makes sense, but empty jump on the other side, I can't believe she got over it. It might have been the hail kind of disguising it.
There you go. Neon taking round number 1.
Nice.
And again, just saw that Chakotay was dashing forward, so knew he was going to run into that standing fear, so he knew to counter it, and now look at this.
Walk back to try to bait the throw. That was a clean crush counter. He's done that setup a million times, you can tell.
Yeah. He's like, everyone likes to jump in the corner. I've got that covered. Here comes Nadeshko. Oh, he missed the setup.
Yeah, but he still got the pick up to the corner, working on Dizzy here. I think EX Giant Swing might stun. That'll do it
doesn't
instead.
even need that, yeah, but this is not going to kill right here.
No, we'll see what the reset's going to be.
Oh,
caught him jumping. Not the kill, though. This is a big chance. Counter.
Oh, boy, he saw the dive coming.
Oh, cross up.
What direction
And
was
full
that?
meter on deck. That's going to do it.
Boom.
Game 1 to Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, my God.
So, come on. I didn't make that one on that.
I know you didn't make it. Pull out. Mr. Freeze on me. I wasn't ready for that at all. Gosh. The dinosaurs are coming out next, huh? I can feel it.
Yep, exactly.
The Ice Age. Silly. Silly. You didn't have to do that,
You know what the
James.
best thing was? Before that movie came out, my brother's like, oh, did you hear who they cast as Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
And as a total joke, I was like, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're like,
He's
as a joke?
Yeah, and he was like, yep. And I was like,
What?
man.
Such a weird choice.
Oh, man. All right, so good match right there, but looks like now Chakotay says, you know what, enough of this pumpkin stuff here.
It's like the
I don't know if
Richard
I've ever
Simmons
seen this
workout outfit?
I don't know if
what
I've
this
ever
is.
seen this costume.
Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, like, you know, Urien's got like 2 outfits. This guy's over here giving him all kinds of costumes. I see how it is.
Fang still has
Oh, it's
another.
the cheerleader.
Oh, it's
Okay.
the cheerleader one. Okay. Well, technically, the pom poms aren't allowed, aren't they?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Ruling on the play. That's a yellow card.
I don't think Neon cares right now.
No, the first game looked so good for him. Walk up throw again.
Yeah, after backing off a little. Oh, he tried to do it again. It looked like with a dash, maybe trying to chase a back dash.
50-50? Oh, the counter. Who cares about the 50-50? I'm just going to counter it.
Yeah, just knew what side that was going to be on as well. So unless he has that option select, that makes it trigger on both sides.
Oh, another counter.
Oh, my God.
A throw might do it. Walk up.
Oh, he tried to fake it right there. He was hoping Chakotay would think the same thing about that throw.
Little fake out there. Skates up, caught him with the low, and that's such a hard thing to tech because skate up low and you're like, and then that throw tech right after. Good choice from Neon. Match point here.
That was the best way to describe it I ever heard. Dash up, low short.
Yeah, he's like, oh god. And then it's too late by then. Good damage on this, and you get strong Oki here. Yeah, V skill.
Yep.
And that counter hit combo. That's such a good series for Kolin. You do the crouching medium punch, and then the standing medium kicks a frame trap, and it counter hit combos after into standing light kick.
Right.
So you're like, yep.
And it's crazy too, because right now, for the man who sent home Tokido, Neon is just going crazy on El Chakotay.
But the giant swing for the
That's
dizzy.
a stun. That is a stun.
Yeah, huge damage on that too. Clap back to the corner.
Yep. Oh no!
This is big. V-trigger on deck. Crouching medium punch.
And the tables have turned here.
Jump in, empty low, nice block. Oh man, V-trigger activation raw. The hail gets so much bigger, right? So not a bad idea. Nadeshko misses.
Whoa, did nothing.
Fumbled the drop kick.
Oh, and that he pushed him into it, and then that fierce that you talked about.
Neon got to make it out of the bracket in loser's side over the man who defeated Tokido. Man. You know, James, the tables have turned was great. The people at home didn't see it, but man, a table like 5 feet from us just collapsed. And like 4 people were sitting on it.
Exactly.
And like, you know when like something falls, like a chair or something, and they just boom, and they hit the deck, and they're like, they do this for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, they're like, oh.
Like, oh man, that was exactly what happened right next to us.
And it wasn't even just like, it was like Jimmy, it was like Damon.
It was like 3 or 4 of the most like, these people working on the tournament, they have to make sure things happen here. Like, it's like, these are officials, right? They're running SCRs. Boom. It was great. Right when a crush counter hit, I didn't even notice it at first. I was like, oh man, that was great.
But literally just right there, it happened. So
Less than 10 feet away.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
These guys have to be careful, man.
Yeah, that seems awfully dangerous. Don't sit on the table, kids. Just, you know, be careful.
I have...
was great, dude.
Well, we've got one more match coming up
do
to
have
you
one more match.
to end out the night. So this is going to be the last loser side match.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will have more pools, as you said, and then the semis
Yeah.
to get all the way into top 8.
I'm trying to think when semis start. I think it's 12-3 is the rest of the pools.
Okay.
And then I think from like 3 to maybe 5 or 6 is when we kind of wrap things up with everything else. So that's
I
kind of
think-
what we have coming up.
So on the left we have Kid, on the right we have Play, and they
Oh my
are going ready to play to
CJ Truth versus Shine, of course. Hit him with the Kid and Play. Shine's
It's that hair, dude. It's
Yeah.
the Shine's hair. I mean, come on.
That hair is fantastic. I got to give him credit. I like the hair. I'm a big fan. CJ Truth, who's been doing well, I feel like, all over the place when he travels. Historically has been one of the stronger, younger players in the U.S. Now he has facial hair, and he's an adult. So he's grown up since then. Shine always representing on the East Coast. You see him every week at NLBC playing down there, of course. CJ Truth from Florida, representing the Florida scene alongside with like guys like Knuckle-Doo, who you see out there each and every event doing super well.
And he is just so happy. He does that little chair shimmy. See,
He's got that smile on his
Yeah,
face.
the smile on his face, and yeah, every time. It almost looks like he always realizes we're talking about him. That's
Yeah,
the kind of
he just
smile
knows.
that he has right there. He's like, I know they're talking about me. Then he does the little wiggle in the chair. There he goes.
Two of the younger, more talented players we have in the U.S., right? Fighting to get out of the pools in loser side. Loser side, top 32 qualifier here.
And important here is that CJ Truth gets his blue rollerblade Cammy.
Oh, yeah, he likes this one. Somebody told me there's a reference to some game.
It's a Cannon Spike. It was a
Cannon
Dreamcast game where Nash and Cammy rolled around on rollerblades. It was like a top-down shooter kind of game. It was like
Perfect.
a shmup. Yeah.
I asked because I knew you would know. That's why I was like, yeah. Japs was like, I think it's a reference to something. I was like, all right, man.
and the crazy part is I've never played that game.
Wow.
And you would think that I would have played the game called Cannon Spike with Cammy on rollerblades.
Not a true fan.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Player, because she's good. I got you, James.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof, that walk back, that's like the pro player stuff. When you walk back out of your opponent's throw and then punish, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, CJ Truth, I mean, you can see it right now. He's very, I want to call it energetic. You know,
Yeah.
the way that he plays Cammy. It's just like never standing still. Even
Yeah.
when he's not hitting buttons, it's like dash, 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 walk. You know, jump. See? Look at
Yeah,
that.
he's all over the place. He never sits still, right? He has so much energy. It's like, yeah, he's bursting at the seams every time he's walking back and forth. He's like, I got to do something. It's all those years of playing Fei Long. Just add it up.
What a confirm. He just did one button and a kunai to the knuckle right there. He didn't hit a button for like a good 10 seconds. And then the first button he hits, kunai into shuriken.
That's pro Ibuki player strats, right? You got to have that on deck. Dash up, takes the combo after. I like the target combo option, actually, because you get good corner carry. Waited out the jab. Uh-oh, just take the throw.
Take the throw.
Just take it.
Oh, no. Nice.
Yeah,
Look at that damage all of a sudden. All of a sudden, half of Ibuki's life is gone. That's plus. And now I get to throw you in the corner. Everything was looking so good for Shine, but turned around right away. But
Another
no,
confirm,
actually-
and this should do it.
Yeah, because another EX will finish. Oh, doesn't even need the explosion.
Yeah, it didn't even need the Raida, because you can extend that combo with like the heavy command dash, the fierce. Yeah, like you can do all this fancy stuff. He was like, nope. Shoot the kunai, EX Raida, nice and easy. First game to Shine.
Yeah, Shine, you know, as much as I've been talking about how well CJ Truth has been playing, Shine has just been killing it at NLBC for so long now. Yeah, definitely one of the Wong Nation Shine. I don't know if he's actually is Wong Nation right now, but
Yeah,
he was
only
at one point.
sometime.
Yeah, he was at some point, but
Depends on if Justin sent him out to the event or not, I think.
yep.
Oh, try to go for that V skill. Nice pickup from CJ Truth.
And that was pretty impressive from CJ Truth. He's not the one of the Cammies that I see with the properly aimed dive kick as much as a lot of other Cammy players are, but he just had 3 perfect aims right in a row right there.
Yeah, learning how to dive kick is a skill for sure. It takes some time to do it, right? Especially when you play a character like Fei Long all those years.
Yeah, it's like the only thing to practice with Cammy and training.
Look,
mode.
man.
But, you know,
Come on, James. Oh, that was a sick uppercut.
Yeah, got the neutral jump. And she's so good at stopping those neutral jumps. Honestly, people should very rarely get away with that because her uppercut reaches so far.
Yeah, it's got a wide horizontal sweep on it, right? It's a weird kind of angle for an uppercut. Shuriken's going to come back, but not be an issue.
Not far enough.
Walk
Oh my
up
God.
DP, nice and solid. Yeah, CJ Truth ready for it.
Oh, man, and then just gets the cross-up right when Shine was going for a poke.
Yeah, that's the perfect time, right? Jump in clean over your opponent's normals. That clean pickup in. here. CJ Truth.
Ooh, okay, that's good. We've seen GamerBeat do that a lot at DreamHack Montreal. He was with punishing the Ibuki's, the V skill like that. And I think it's largely that they're using a technique where they're just doing it at a block timing, you know?
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly. You input it and then block at the last second.
Yeah.
Oof, that was scary. Almost clipped that crouching medium punch.
Right,
and Ibuki, it's surprised to see that jump go away. Now that V-Trigger's here, though, obviously, EX still a threat.
Nice EX uppercut right at the end there. I thought he would have been frozen by the threat of the dive kick. Oh boy, a missed dive kick from CJ Truth. And that is going to lead to a bunch of damage. Oh, he
interrupted. Nice. He knew that he was negative there. Didn't respect it at all.
He didn't critical art. Oh, he should be able to critical art right here. Okay.
Clipped him with the best V skill in the game.
God damn it, Ultra David.
Yeah, do it every time, yeah. One apiece here as CJ Truth ties up. That's one of those, the thing about that V skill though is that it's one of those moves that's so slow that it's like kind of like good sometimes because it's so slow you try to do something but you're too late because you just get thrown off by the speed of it, or like you think it's going to cross you up so you like walk in or like hold back and then like it ends up hitting on the other side and you're just like, did I really just get hit by that? Why didn't I just hit a button?
And CJ Truth, once again, with that smile on his face, bouncing up and down in his chair, he has endless energy. Ooh, just out of range.
Yeah, that V skill is so good, but against a character, man, this uppercut.
Yeah.
Against a character like Cammy who jumps a lot, it's very, very scary to commit to the V skill all the time. Although Ibuki has great anti-airs against Cammy, that early light kick DP reaches really, really high and actually beats dive kicks.
And Shine there, very fortunate. Didn't even combo that uppercut, but CJ Truth just got hit by it anyway. Here's the mix-up, but stayed in front.
Yeah, I like the V skill at the end. Get that V trigger, set him up. It's going to come back, but retreat away so it's not an issue.
Oh, punched her out of the overhead. And again, uppercutting that neutral jump. And CJ Truth has that on lock right now. Gets in there with the EX, oh, it wasn't a counter hit back medium punch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have comboed.
Back throw, dash up, yep. Crouching medium punch meaty, really, really common after back throw. Oh, got him!
Yeah!
We talked about that earlier, right? That kunai release dash in, it gives you one chance. If it hits, great, you kill him. If it's blocked, just take the mix-up after.
But I love the fact that he saw that it hit him out of the air, so that the rider was probably going to be too slow to juggle, so he had the uppercut all ready to go.
Yeah, and right there, yeah, it's either uppercut or like EX rider, right? Like it's like one or the other, and he was like, let me save some bar. Good recognition from Shine. He's on match point here.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Side switch.
Into the corner, yep.
That's big. You want that side switch there because, you know, Cammy's such a scary character, although she gets right back out.
Oh, man.
That walk under was messed up.
Yeah.
She was like, until the last second, I believed. I was like, yeah, it's in the front.
Oh, look at this. And still, that kunai, the shuriken still came back into play. Oh, what a timing for that. Beat the V skill.
Playing it nice and slow here. CJ Truth waiting for that V-trigger, right? He's okay with blocking until he gets it. He's so close. Like one or two more blocks, he'll have V-trigger. V-skill in. He used that to build it. Really nice choice.
And now just walking him back. Because Shine
neutral
knows
jumping's
he's
so
scared of this V-trigger. Oh my god, what a whip punish. That killed!
That was beautiful. CJ Truth ready for it. Final round between these two.
Final round.
Winner moves on in loser's side into that top 32. Harassing with that V-skill again. You got to be careful, man. That V-skill against the character that jumps so much is really, really scary to do. And neutral jumping again. We saw how many uppercuts have happened.
Came into a meeting in the middle. They both forward dash, but CJ Truth got the hit first. And look at that double dash after the whipped V-skill.
Ooh, still using that V-skill close to building V-trigger.
Yeah, having barely lost any meter as well.
Nice pickup. Oh, chased him down almost with that overhead.
Oh, they did it again. They both dashed up at the same time, but that time they traded.
Yeah, V-trigger on deck now. Got him!
Okay, what a confirm. Single hit confirm.
All right, 50-50. Oh, he uppercut, but he did the heavy version.
He just wanted to get out. He just wanted to get. He didn't want to deal with the mix-up. So that's a lot of resources, but he still has that V-trigger ready to go. Just spends half of it right away. Got the counter hit. That wasn't going to work, but then Shine with a jump back, punish, conversion, Shine advances into the semifinals bracket on loser's side. CJ Truth goes out of the tournament in 33rd place.
Yeah, right outside the top 32, unfortunately for him. After a really impressive performance at both DreamHack And what was the other tournament you mentioned?
First Attack.
First Attack, right? You could be the
DreamHack
first one to
Montreal.
pick up Street Fighter 5 on this sale. 50% off for a limited time only. Of course, check them out. Support the game you've been watching all day long. And I've been watching this, and I've seen a lot of great clothing. Nothing as great as the Razor t-shirts. You can pick them up. They have the Street Fighter 5 tees available now. rzr.to/SF5 apparel. What did you say over there?
I said it don't matter if it's black or white.
Yeah, it comes in both colors, and you can pick up a lot of colors for the Vertigear chair. That's what I thought I heard. I was like, man, James is over there singing? I don't even know what's happening. But I happen to know that the Arcade 1-Up cabs are fantastic. Of course, check them out at arcade1up.com. If you believe that Marn and Justin advertisement, they told you to pick it up. And also pick up the game, as we mentioned, on sale, as well as the Deluxe Edition, which gives you Season 1, 2, and 3 characters 40% off, including the 50% off that's already on the game. So make sure to pick it up if you've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying listening through these lovely Victrix headsets, the Victrix Pro AF headset. If you guys want to pick up a new headset to play through gaming or anything like that, I definitely recommend them. They are fantastic and a great build on them as well. And also you can build up all the characters you have here. If you want to build up those costumes you have, maybe you saw the maid outfits earlier and you're one of those, you need all the maid outfits, go ahead and pick them up, as well as the character passes, which are on sale just like the game, just like everything else you guys have seen here. Of course, there's always a lot of great deals that we have available. It's limited time, so go ahead and pick them up now. Check them out, and thanks to Capcom as well, and thanks to you guys for supporting the Capcom Pro Tour. Everything you buy in the CPT 2018 Premier Pass will, of course, go back to the Capcom Cup and CPT to support the production, support the player prize pool, support the commentators, so pick them up now. And also pick up the characters available in the Season 3 Character Pass, all 6 of them out already, including Gian Sagado, who came out right after EVO. If you enjoyed the President pointing at the screen, go ahead and pick it up. He's so fantastic. As fantastic as this stick, the Razer Panthera, James. Check it out now, the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Whew. I'm beat. That was a lot of work. All of them back to back like that is too much. Goes on for too long. There's too much support for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Exactly. But shout outs once again for all you guys tuning in here to Southern California Regionals 2018. It was an awesome first day. It's only Friday. We still have Saturday. We've got a ton more matches. We've also got an Alpha 3 exhibition going on tomorrow. Yep. That's going to be fun. 7K on the line for that.
I heard there's a big ST tournament too, if you guys are fans of ST. And as we mentioned, it'll start again at noon tomorrow, Pacific time, which it is 9:30 right now Pacific time, so you guys can figure it out based on your time zone. Noon tomorrow we'll start with Street Fighter again. I think it's noon to 3 is the pools.
Okay.
Right, so we'll wrap up the pools around that time, I think, and then I think it goes all the way until 9 p.m. is when things are closing out. So at the very end there, we'll have the top 32 all the way down to the top 8. Top 8 will, of course, be on Sunday here. That's going to be wild. Who knows what's going to happen?
We've already lost Fuudo, Kazunoko, and
Tokido. All of them out of there. They're no longer in the bracket. It's going to be a wild weekend. I can already feel it in my bones. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first day of SCR 2018. We got more action coming to you guys all weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Light it up.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters.
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! There are no limits! I'd do it if I were you. Let's go!
It's all coming up Birdie!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me! Don't move!
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth! There you challenge the king.